It's a new day, but the game never changes. We've saved the world, but can we deal with the dub? Join us as Papuya Gato,
Gagon?
Meta,
Fuck you, I'll punch my ex-boyfriend if I want to.
Calamity Carl. They're chaos number monsters, so I call them my Seamon. Feel my Seamon into your body, Why are the FBI outside? Bio Nick.
I have a PhD in dueling.
And Duxcellent. Use the power of the Millennium Microphone to traverse the ages and snub the dub. All right.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Millennium Microphone.
What the fuck was that?
Shibuya Gato!
Oh.
Yay!
We're not doing that the whole time.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
That's awful. It's awful. Welcome to the DipShips Takeover, idiots.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. The true Yu-Gi-Oh! Experts take it over. And Medi.
And ready, yeah.
Wow.
What to say?
Wow, what the fuck?
No,
Wow.
you don't understand. Up until Maneater Bug shows up in Duel Monsters, he's an expert. And then after that, it's all downhill.
Betty, do you know...
No, it's the second that 5D starts and I stopped watching as a kid.
Betty, do you know how to link summon?
Anyway.
They're out here teaching the Mets how to link summon.
You're teaching the mentors how to link summon.
That's pretty fitting, all things considered.
I'm pretty sure that's just adding Nisters.
I'm teaching the Sniper Joes to synchro summon.
Oh, man. So, hey, we watched the first episode of each Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub, so you don't have to.
I
No, you
didn't
have
want
to do it right now.
They fucking suck.
No,
I don't know.
some of them were okay.
Some were good.
I want to
And then
kill
some-
myself.
And then Zexal happened. and then, yeah.
I was drinking water. Then I just go nowhere and kill myself.
Hey,
Sorry.
just kind of hit a wall once we hit Zexal. I don't know.
You
There are
was so
moments. There are moments in GX where I'm like, no, it's not good. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I really kind of hate. Oh God, what's his name?
Is it still GX?
Yeah, GX.
Is it Jaden?
Jaden, yeah. There are things I don't like about Jaden. I don't like how every other line out of his mouth has to be a punchline.
Yeah.
Like,
We'll
I get
there.
I
We
get
will,
we're supposed to go like a JoJo route where it's like serious, funny, serious, funny, serious. But I hate it.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It
it
kinda
really does. It does until you hit Arc 5, Arc V, because Arc V's main character is supposed to be like a combination of all the characters.
You get
Yeah.
it.
So he's both.
You get it. Dark V because it's the arc of a pendulum, and V because V is
It's
back
the
and
fifth
forth like
one.
a pendulum.
No, because it's the fifth one.
It's V because he says the Arc of Victory in episode 1.
It's because he says, I'm going to high five the sky, and then, oh no, that's Zeal. He says, high
Yeah,
five the
that's
sky.
that's
Yeah.
Zexal.
High five the sky.
Stupid, bad, awful doo-doo catchphrases.
Why
Yeah.
does every single person need to have a catchphrase?
Why don't
Because
you?
it worked for
how it is.
Jaden.
Yeah.
I do have a catchphrase. It's dollar amount.
Yeah,
That's one of them.
true.
Yeah.
That's correct.
$50.
Yeah, thank you.
You have a really old one we're not allowed to use anymore. Because the internet has moved on and is a different day and age.
True. Yes.
Ominous, thank you.
Anyway, let's begin with episode 1 of Duel Monsters, the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series.
Great, how do we do that?
We're just going to talk about the fucking notes, asshole.
Oh, cool,
Okay.
cool, cool,
Oh,
cool,
Just
cool.
talking
All
about
right.
the episode.
Hey,
It
spoilers.
would help if one of us have ever watched Millennium
It would
Microphone.
really help.
It really
Carl
would.
has watched Millennium Microphone.
Do you
No,
think I
Carl
watched
has
it
never
on?
watched an episode of Mill Mike.
Well, by being on it, you understand the flow of it.
The only time I ever watch Mill Mike
No, that
is
should
when
be
I'm
his
not
job.
on it, and that's just to hear what they say about me.
That's to hear them insult me so I can throw it back. In
That's
their face.
fantastic. Oh, wait, okay, so if that's the case, I got something for you. If we're just going to start talking about the notes outright.
Yep.
All right.
So Yugi is supposed to be like a really good duelist, even
Yeah.
from like the get-go.
Mhm.
So can I just point out that I love that his ultimate strategy in his duel with his buddy is normal summoning a bigger number?
Right?
Yeah.
He's like, that was a pretty good move, normal summoning an 800 beat fucking dude.
An
But I got
800 two-star monster.
1500 dude. And
But,
everyone's
I
like,
mean-
incredible gameplay.
All right, but
what's
listen,
That's what Yu-Gi-Oh was in that
Yeah,
era.
I
It's just
know,
summon-
but that
summon the
wasn't
bigger monster.
strategy.
like, we didn't start getting, like, 2,000 attack and defense cards until Battle City.
Until Mystic Elf.
Oh wait, I forgot to do something. Hold on. We gotta do the standard ritual.
What the fuck does that mean?
Duel Monsters episode 1. Okay, now we can start.
Oh, all right.
We do that before every
What just
episode.
happened?
I'm gonna take your word for it, because again, I've never watched a single
I
episode of our
really
sister
should have
podcast.
watched
Can I say, the second that Tristan opened his mouth, it was like the gates of hell opened up.
I
Alright.
understand that completely.
All right, hang on. Wait, just real quick.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about the episode.
Yes.
Before all that, before a single card gets slapped down on a school desk,
Uh-huh.
the intro for the first fucking show still slaps.
Yeah!
That fucking rules.
1000%.
Like-
It sure does.
You guys have literally never watched Melmike at all, have you?
Nope.
No.
I need you to know it's so funny that two of you put the intro still slaps, because for the entirety of Duel Monsters, that was my first note every single week for every single episode.
Yeah, you know
why?
what?
Because that
it
intro
still
fucking
Yeah!
slaps.
It's the most objectively correct note that any of us have.
Yeah.
It's one of the better ones. You know why? Because it barely has any lyrics. It has a total of like 7 different words in it.
Yes,
Yeah, and
seven
that's
words.
it.
Listen.
One of them is
You
the
say that.
protagonist's fucking name.
Yeah, you say that, but one of my complaints about some of the later ones is that there are no lyrics.
Yeah.
That was
My
when they
complaints
started
about the
to
very
improve
last ones
again
are that they
for
have
me.
lyrics.
That's when they started to improve again for me.
I just feel like the music was good. Oh yeah, we will get there.
Yeah.
What the fuck,
So I was
Yeah,
originally
let's
just going to
see.
use my original notes from when I watched it from Melmike.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was
That'd
like,
be funny.
I didn't save any of them. I didn't save any of my notes for the first 5 episodes. And then Shibuya was like, hey guys, when you get the chance, send me your notes for the episodes. And I was like, oh,
for what?
I deleted to put them on Patreon.
Patreon.
Patrons can look at our full
Are we gonna
raw
have to
notes.
send Shibuya our notes?
I think that's
funny.
funny.
I wish I
She'll
knew
put
that. I
them
have
up,
to take.
hell yeah.
I have to take fucking pictures of all of my notes.
You just
individually.
did.
No,
They're
it's alright.
right
You have
there.
the one picture that she can zoom. Fuck them. They can zoom.
Yeah.
No, I'll take it better for her.
No.
Oh no, I don't want people to see my fucking chicken scratch. This is awful.
Just type it out.
So
Oh
fucking funny.
no, they're gonna see.
Alright.
They're gonna see the errors.
Just fucking send it to me. I'll type it up.
Oh god.
That's embarrassing. Why was there stock baby laughter in a fucking high school?
Listen, children
Hey, no.
is a very ambiguous term.
Hey, Kaiba's in their fucking class?
Yeah.
See, I remembered he was in their class, but what I forgot was that even from like minute 1, he is a famous billionaire.
Yup.
And he is in their public
I
high
didn't remember
school.
that he was in their class.
Yup.
I just assumed that he was some asshole who, like, pulled
look,
up
he
to
is.
Yugi's grandpa's house one day.
The thing about this episode is that it is technically a recap of one specific set of episodes
Yeah,
from
the last
season
arc
0
of,
Yeah.
the last arc of the manga.
through. It's actually like a couple of them like combined, which is funny.
I mean, like, for what it is, it does a good job of rehashing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have the context of it.
You don't, but it's fine.
Yeah,
What
because
the
there's
fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
everything okay over there.
Who got honked?
Someone outside, they
Me.
had strong opinions about Kaiba.
Yeah, that's fucked.
I see.
Also, Kaiba eavesdropping like a fucking creep.
Yeah.
Like, I know
mean-
that he has no friends at this point, so I guess he doesn't have, like, anyone to pay attention to in class.
Yeah.
But,
He's
like,
paying attention to the only people playing Duel Monsters.
that's, you know what? Honestly? He's like, I'm the regional champion. I have to pretend I'm better than paying attention to these assholes. But what cards they got?
Anything good over there?
You got,
that
you got
fucking-
games on your phone? You got a Blue Eyes
Normal
in there?
summoning Stone Ogre. Terrible.
Is that fucking Blackland Fire Dragon I see?
That's right. That's a pretty good one. All right.
I like when
You got Big
Kaiba
Shield
shows.
Gara? That card's not out yet.
I like how Kaiba shows up to Yugi's game shop, and his offer for the Blue Eyes is, "Hey man, you want this fucking battle steer?"
Yeah.
along with other assortment garbage for that blue eyes.
I'll give you this briefcase full of cards. No, I'm good, Chief. How about I'll give you a blank check, write what you want.
Right?
No,
like,
dog.
The man, like, I don't care how much, like, all you are my great friends, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? Nick and Carl, I've known you since, like, middle school.
Yeah.
And PM, I've known you since college, early college.
Yeah, 10 plus years.
Right? You're all my great friends. I love you guys. I would probably hide a body for you. Someone walks up to me with a blank check and says, you know, hey, fucking attack these assholes. Here's a blank check. You know, like, these assholes gave you a card. It's sentimental. You'll never see your friends again, but they gave you this card. So that's your only connection with this person anymore. But here's a blank check. Write as many zeros as you want. Sorry, guys. I'm giving away that card.
No, me too.
Like,
Yeah, but the difference is Yugi's grandpa's friend is dead.
Yep.
Presumably.
Hey.
Wait, actually, no, he's not. He's not dead. He's not dead. What the fuck?
his dead boyfriend who is alive, whose granddaughter bothers them later. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I remember. I just it all came like flooding back to me. He's totally not dead.
Also,
Those episodes were
man, they really like. Oh, Grandpa, can we see your rare card? Oh, the rare card? Yes, your rare card. Oh, my rare card. The card that is rare, the card that there are only 4 of. Rare card?
Yeah.
Yes, that rare card.
Yeah, just
Listen.
it's the fact that they're like, can we see your super rare card, Gramps? And he's like, no, I couldn't possibly. Please, no. It's, you know, just in case, you know, something happened. All right, but like, please. All right, fine, just for you.
They say the words rare card so, like, back to back.
Just for Joey
But
to
it just
snatch it and
stops
bend
meaning
it and be like, yeah, look at this quadboard.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Also has a problem where it's undecided on how big it wants its cards to be, because when Grandpa pulls out the blue eyes, it's like the size of his fucking head when he shows it to everybody, and then the next frame, it's like barely the size of your palm.
It's just fucked up perspective.
I mean, it's a magic card. Wait, shit. It is
It's
a
a monster
magical card.
It's a
There we
spell
go.
Because
card.
remember that he found it completely already as a Blue Eyes Yu-Gi-Oh! Official tournament card
Yes.
in an ancient Egyptian tomb. It was already a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card from fucking Kaiba Corp. So...
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't it?
No.
Didn't they find it in, like, a fucking dig?
It was from his friend's deck. They were trapped in ruins and dueled each other.
Oh.
They're just
Oh, I
bored.
thought that they found it down there. I'm misremembering. It doesn't matter.
No.
I'm sorry, I
if
got
they found each other,
distracted.
it'd be a lot wilder.
I got distracted by one of my own notes. Do you guys... I don't know if this line stuck out to you, but when they go to meet Kaiba at his place after Grandpa gets beat up, and Kaiba's like, I guess playing against a champion like myself was just too much stimulation for the old fool. Did you fuck my grandpa, Kaiba?
I mean, with the way
Kaiba had some
Solomon,
real good lines there, honestly.
with the way Solomon was at the end of that, I mean, it
you mean the
certainly
old
looked
man
like it.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Grandpa, are you okay? You sucked me silly, Yuki. He slurped
Also-
my shit sexual style.
Kaiba saying, he didn't last 2 minutes against me.
Wipes
That's
away
really impressive these days, Kaiba.
he wipes the cum from his lips.
Like 2 minutes?
Yeah,
Like,
didn't need a blue chew or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
like lasting 2 minutes. If I don't draw into my OTK combo on the first turn, I'm conceding. Like 2 minutes? That's crazy.
I have a picture of young Solomon Moto here.
I'm ready.
Does young Solomon fuck?
It's not young Solomon. It's actually Solomon. Just I saw this shot of him and I was like, why does his face look so fucked up?
Because it's episode 1.
Damn.
His eye-
Man is 80% eyeball.
he looks like a fucking human pug.
No! Don't
He
overbreed
does.
your Solomons.
He really does.
So I was watching this on Yu-Gi-Oh.com.
I was watching it on YouTube, so I'm not much
I
better.
watched it on the official Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube, yeah.
I wish I knew it was there because I watched it on Yu-Gi-Oh.com, and while I was watching, the video just sort of shrunk, and I was like, what happened? What the fuck just happened? And there was just a blocked banner ad that just came up and made it shrink. I was like, oh.
Hey, I have a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Alright, so Kaiba, he rips up that blue eyes.
Yeah.
Do you think that was Solomon's blue eyes, or do you think that Kaiba got Solomon's blue eyes, went, oh wow, this thing is so much better condition, mine's all bent and shit.
And ripped
And then
one
he
of his
ripped
own
up his
copies.
own blue eyes and pretended it was Solomon's.
You know, I've always assumed it was Solomon's, but that's so much funnier.
Right? Because, like, Solomon kept that thing in good condition. It was in its own box in, like, a padded velvet. Like, meanwhile, you got fucking Kaiba over here who definitely fucking flicks them back and forth in his hand and does card tricks with them. And, like, he throws them at people, so...
Yeah,
Later in
he
the
stopped
series-
guns. With them.
Later in the series, when you see the way he draws cards, he literally like bends them up so hard, and it's like
Yeah.
those things
Yeah.
are fucked, dude.
So, like,
I
he
used to
totally
draw my
ripped his own
cards
blue
because
eyes
of
in
that.
half, and he kept Solomon.
Mhm. Before we continue, I
Yeah.
need to make a quick note of I completely forgot just how short Yugi was.
Yeah,
Oh, he's very
Like-
small.
The man needs to tiptoe to look over the fucking desk in fucking Solomon's game shop.
Yeah.
It's kind of absurd.
He's like
And then
3
he
feet tall.
transforms.
He grows
has
a whole ass foot.
Yeah,
I
he
think more
fucking
than that.
does his magical girl transformation, which I completely forgot.
Kaiba
That
even
he
says,
just-
what?
He used to scream Yu-Gi-Oh, which I
Yeah.
completely forgot he did that.
Yup.
You gotta brand.
He stops
Branding.
eventually, I'm pretty sure.
eventually he just doesn't do it, or it's like very rare that he does it. But it kind of sucks. It's the most like cheesy, shitty 4Kids Americaism that you could possibly have.
You know, speaking of cheese, I never
Shut up.
understood the fucking hand marker thing. Like,
Oh.
ever.
No,
Like,
she
I
drew a
get it,
smile
just
on their faces, on their hands
Yeah.
rather.
Oh, it's a smile?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a smiley face.
If
Yeah,
you look
it's a-
at the
it's a-
freeze frame, which only lasts like a couple seconds once she's finished it, it's just a smile, but like,
I always thought it was
Across
just
four
some
people's
weird
hands.
geometric pattern that she made. I never realized it was a smile.
it's a
Wait,
big
wait,
smiley
Copy
face.
image.
Which turns
There you go.
out in Arc V.
Yeah, there you go.
In Arc V.
Oh my god,
this-
it is a smile. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Arc V references this with fucking Smile World because it's the exact same like
Oh my
smiley
God.
face.
I missed that reference.
You know what's extra?
It's
Oh my god.
wild.
That's the fucking awesome face smile. Like the mouth position's in the same compared to the
little bit,
eyes.
yeah.
It is, yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
Well, now you get to live with this knowledge forever.
Can we quick talk about how fucking uncool Kaiba is? Like,
You mean like
And
that he's
it-
a shit, or that he thinks he's cooler than he is?
no, I mean he's fucking dripless.
Yeah. No, he
Think
don't
about
get
it.
dripped till later, dude.
Everyone is wearing their school uniforms and they all rock it great. Meanwhile, Kaiba is in the exact same outfit and he's fucking dripless. He's got nothing,
Damn.
and yet somehow this is the same character that becomes one of the best dressed characters in the
Right?
entire series.
This is his character arc.
When Yugi snaps his fucking brain in half,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's when he gets a sense of
mind
fashion.
crushes him at the end, he's like, I just had the idea for Kaiba Man. And then he starts dressing like his OC, and everything's great forever.
Oh, so can I talk
love-
about my favorite card that Kaiba plays that whole duel?
uh-huh.
Because I made an image for it. Here you go.
Oh yes, E.
That card? Honestly, that sounds pretty meta. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I knew that card existed because I'd remembered this episode, I would run one of those in a dark deck.
What
I'll
fucking
be
card
real.
is that?
I don't even think this card is real. It's
No, no,
like
no.
negative
Negative
energy
energy.
something.
Negative energy. It is a real card. I looked it up.
Oh my god. Yeah, he
And I'm like-
equips it to Sagi the Dark Clown. Did
And
you
I'm
even
like-
watch the episode?
I'm like, why don't I have this in my dark decks? Triples your fucking attack power? That's nuts.
Doubles. It
Still
doubles
good.
it. Still not bad.
Whatever. Yeah, that'll make most fucking dark monsters kill fucking Obelisk. Like,
Also, you want to
Holy
fucking
shit.
tell me Kaiba is one of the best duelists, or is the like top duelist in the world?
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, he's got a fucking double attack Sagi the Dark Clown out on the field for several turns and does nothing else
Yeah.
Very
other than
funny.
attack fucking face down defense position
I mean-
monsters.
Listen, the rules were different back then.
yeah. Listen,
Yeah, he could just summon
this is
blue
very
eyes whenever
early
he
days,
wants.
I think.
It is.
Before the
Because-
rules are actually set in stone.
No, like,
Yeah.
even in the world itself.
Oh yeah.
Because literally no one's ever managed to summon Exodia before. How? Decks are 40 cards minimum, and it's 5 cards.
I refuse
Someone's
to
gonna
Do you
draw,
wanna know
like-
how? Do you want to know how? They were
The
at
harder
40
card.
card minimum for a good long while.
But no, there wasn't a maximum for a long while. It was always minimum 40.
No, you're right. There was no maximum, so it was
There
like
was no
decks could
maximum.
just
That's
keep
why you got
going.
the video of the two guys with the deck box that is longer than a car.
I love
And-
those guys.
That is why there are deck limits in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because their entire strategy was, all right, well, we're shuffling. We're just gonna shuffle until you get fed up and leave, and we win the tournament.
Also,
So-
one thing that I noticed, they bring up the Millennium Puzzle one time,
Yes.
and it's when Joey's like, "You're the best player I've ever seen, and you've got the Millennium Puzzle." What would that mean to anyone at this
You would
point?
you would
Nothing.
have had to have seen like the prior series,
Yeah.
to get
You
that
need
at
to
all.
either have read
Very
or watched
funny.
what came before
Uh,
it, or be going back to episode 1 after seeing a lot of the rest of Yu-Gi-Oh!
I got an ad while I was watching this, a different ad
Uh-huh.
that popped up that gave me an actual heart attack. I
Oh.
almost threw up because at the start of it, it said there's a better way to, and I thought it said there's a better way to hate, and I was gonna fucking lose my goddamn mind. I was like, there's no
fucking joke.
I was like, there's no fucking way it's following me.
Google's super targeting you now.
That's awesome.
Did anybody else pick up on how Solomon just had a fucking like Lion King moment with Yugi
Yeah.
toward the end of the duel?
Yugi, just believe in your tech, Yugi.
Don't give up.
Remember,
Not only that, but
just pulled like a full Mufasa.
Simba.
What? The deck senses my doubt.
I have that too. Like, what do you mean?
What?
I mean, clearly it
What?
started running away from him. He couldn't reach it.
Listen, it's because Solomon's heart is in the deck. He put all of his heart and soul into making it.
Also, Yugi, I know that I just lost using this deck, but you can win.
There's also, like, I realized that the entire series of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been thinking of that deck as his, but we've never seen, like, Yugi's deck. The deck he was dueling Joey with back at school. What if Yugi's deck just sucked?
It did. We've seen one card of it, and it was bad.
A normal
it-
summon 1500 is better than Sagi the Dark Clown.
Hey, the very last duel of the series is actually like Yugi's fucking deck. He's got Magna
over the course of the
Warriors.
series, he actually makes decks.
Yeah.
He's got the fucking red, yellow, green gears. Fucking wild.
Well,
Crazy.
that was my last note before Mind Crush.
My last note is also Mind Crush.
My last note is stupid.
Well,
Is
no,
it Mind Crush?
my last,
No, it is not Minecraft.
my actual last note, because Mind Crush is the second to last note, and then the last note is Yugi boy.
That is
no.
fair.
My last note is
Yugi boy.
Exodia obliterated my stream. So I'm watching the episode.
Exodia obliterated my actual.
Yugi goes fucking Exodia obliterate. Exodia obliterates, and then I started buffering. Like hard buffering, like it crashed my entire stream. I needed to
it's like
refresh
that-
the page.
It's like that
Damn.
fucking video of the dude playing the fucking shooting game, and a flashbang goes off in front of him. He screams, and the stream just fucking dies.
Mhm.
Let's see. At some point, Kaiba summoned Blue Eyes and attacked with it, despite the fact that he was under Swords of Revealing Light.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
at
like,
this
no,
Damn,
stage,
this
Swords of
really is
Revealing
just
Light.
the Wild
That,
West of fucking card games.
yeah, it is.
No,
Yeah,
no, swords.
My note
swords
for that
only
is y'all don't know how to play this game at all.
Yeah, swords only affects the monsters currently on the field when you activated it. Everything
Yep.
else that's summoned is free game. Otherwise, it'd be too broken.
Also, I'm pretty sure at
I
one
don't think
point,
that's how that works.
well,
not.
it isn't in real life, but at one point Yugi sets a monster in defense, and it gets destroyed, and it only is on screen for like a second, but I'm pretty sure it was Sangan,
Yeah, it was Sengen.
so he should have gotten a search for an Exodia piece.
No, no. Let's see. Also, while I was watching, all I could think of was the video of this exact duel, but with Fry and Bender from Futurama.
I love that fucking video.
Also, Yugi didn't know at that point that was the strategy of the deck to search for an Exodia piece.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
He only figured out that Exodia was the deck later.
My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards. Kaiba draws a card. This card's useless.
Draws a card. This card's fucking pathetic. I mean,
Also, this episode has like one of the most realistic exchanges of like the entire series, where Yugi's just like, "I doubt you have this kind of faith in your cards, Kaiba," and he's just like, "What?"
All right, so what did we think overall of the episode?
Incredible, iconic pilot episode.
Very good pilot episode.
Yeah,
They don't make them like this anymore, and for probably good reason.
It kind of sucks that you kind of needed to watch the prior series or read the manga to get like a little bit more context. Like, who was the random evil Eggman that fucking Kaiba has as a crony?
See, it's Kaiba's butler. We learned about
I thought
him
you meant
kind of
Mokuba.
later. No.
Oh yeah,
No,
Mokuba
Mokuba.
also just shows up. Is
Big
never
brother.
named
He's not.
at any point. He's just there, just this random child.
Yeah,
like, who's this
but
random
also, if
lost
you watch
child?
Season 0, you'd be very confused as to why Mokuba isn't like, you have failed me, you pathetic worm. Because remember, Season 0 Mokuba is scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Like
So-
this is one of my passions, and this show's fucking to blame for it.
Sign is my passion.
That's so funny. I wrote like this was a bad first episode.
I think that
Oh,
it hasn't
don't get it
aged
twisted.
great,
It
but the
hasn't
nostalgia
aged great
is
at all.
killing
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I felt very old, like
as a-
like my knees creaked.
As a first episode for setting up a series, is not very great because it just
Yeah.
thrusts you into
It
everything.
really does feel
do you
like you're
remember this?
supposed to have
Thrust into me, please.
way
No.
more knowledge than you do.
Yeah, it's like they really could have like spliced up some of these episodes to make it
Yeah.
make more sense. But
Like, I think
I know 4Kids isn't going to put that effort in.
maybe every single other pilot episode at least does more to introduce you to things, but I still like some of them less than this one.
You know, this is fucking iconic, despite all the dookie.
Yeah. What
Alrighty.
about the next one?
Interest still
Episode
good.
GX, asshole.
Why
Yeah.
you scream? Why you have to scream?
He screamed
It's
already.
only game.
At the
part of
beginning
it.
of the first one.
It's only card
bit.
game. Why you have to scream?
It's part of the show.
It's only card game.
Intro's fucking great.
It
I love
is.
Get
It
Your
is.
Game On.
I think that
Yeah, this
GX,
intro fucking slaps
like,
is one of my notes.
the what's the word I'm looking for here? Like, just the fact that electric guitar is so prevalent in the GX soundtrack.
Yeah.
Something that I never noticed growing up watching the show was when Yugi shows up
Uh-huh.
in the very first episode, they take the GX guitar, which is like prevalent throughout the entire series,
Mhm.
and they play the DM theme with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And it's for like 5 seconds in the very first episode, and you never hear it again, and it's so fucking cool.
A thing
Yeah.
I
So
didn't
good.
realize. A thing I didn't realize until this watch. Jaden totally recognizes him.
Yeah, he does.
No, he
Yeah.
does.
Uh-huh.
I
100%.
didn't catch that at all. Like I was like my first when I was little, I was like, Jaden doesn't know that that's Yugi.
Oh, but he does.
No, he does. He's
Yeah,
like, holy
totally does.
shit!
My
I worship
favorite,
the ground you walk on.
My favorite thing about the guitar playing the OG theme is how seamlessly it just rolls right into the get your game on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, that's so fucking good.
This is also just one of my notes going forward is going to be basically I love the advancement, I guess, of how they display life points and stats for the monsters.
Oh, it's so good.
Because
Yeah.
some of them are really cool.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta go back into my old screenshots to find the fucking
That's
this
fair.
one from way
While
back.
you're looking for that, I'm just going to say, I haven't watched this in a long time. I forgot that's what Bastion sounded like.
Yep.
Like, I remember Jaden's voice, I remember Crowler, I remember Cyrus and Zane and Alexis, but Bastion spoke and I was like,
Jazz.
what the fuck?
God, when did we start GX? Oh shit.
Generation X.
I'm kind of confused with one of my notes because
Yeah.
one of my notes is just wow,
わお、すごい。
and I'm like, why is that here?
Wow. Wow.
Oh, it was one of Chaz's cronies, and the way he said, the way he delivered the line, wow.
That's fair.
It gave me a
Wow.
fucking, yeah,
Owen
what's
Wilson
that?
vibes.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
gave me
yeah.
Owen Wilson vibes.
That's absolutely fair.
Let's see. Yeah. I'm sorry. I just have to. My note for Yugi showing up was,
Mhm.
"Hello, young man. I'm a twink leather daddy." And I just oof. Duel Monsters Community College is a concept that is brought up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Isn't this a high school?
I don't know. It's unclear.
Yeah, it is unclear.
And?
Because at one point in the series, Chaz, like, goes fucking vigilante and becomes a duelist in all black in the Antarctic. So, like, it
I
could be
can't
anything.
I have. Yeah. Crowler's got a PhD.
Yes,
Yeah.
I actually have like that
MX
whole
Crowler,
exchange.
MD, DDS, apparently German.
Yes. That whole exchange killed me because it goes by so fast, but just trying to process it, there's like the line of, is this the last duelist? And the guy's like, yes, indeedy. And right before you can process the fact that he said indeedy, and he's like, oh, Mr. Crowler. And then Crowler's like, did you call me Mr.? And the guy's like, oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. And before you
Yeah.
can process that, you get the PhD in dueling line.
I'm like, is this transphobic? Is this
Probably. It was like
no.
2007.
It's honestly
Is this transphobia?
it's honestly more progressive than you'd think it is. Surprisingly, which is
yeah,
insane.
it is.
well no
Insane to
no
say.
Crowler being a gender neutral icon, wild.
Yeah.
But also like, is this transphobia right here?
No, it's too early for that.
Transphobia doesn't. Well,
We'll get to transphobia eventually.
Please enjoy my edit.
it's very good. Also, I
My-
forgot Commander Shepard from the hit game series Mass Effect was their principal.
Is this
Yeah.
transphobia? That's really good at it.
My only note for Crowler is that he straight up looks like a turkey neck. Like I
Well,
can't,
you're right.
I can't not look at the
Bitch
man
got
and
fucking
be like,
ego raptor neck.
yeah,
does.
oh my
He
god,
does.
yeah, he's got the short stack.
He's also a
fucking
terrible
neck.
cheater. Like, there's no way that what he does in this test can be legal, right?
Oh, it's not.
Like, there are assigned testers, and it hasn't
Yeah.
been
There's
made clear
assigned
that he's
testers and
one of
assigned
them.
test decks.
Yeah, and assigned test decks, and he brings his own.
Look,
And then
just,
he loses.
All right,
I
listen.
mean, yeah,
His dual disc is fucking cool.
It is cool.
but also like seems very fragile because like the only thing attaching that to him is like a metal rod
Yeah.
on his fucking waist.
It's like a boom arm.
yeah, basically.
It's like a boom arm that you'd have a microphone attached to.
Also, yeah, hang on. Just to go back to the fact that he fucking lost. Why?
Yeah.
Was there
Spoilers.
explanation? I already said it. Was there explanation to why Jaden ended up in Slifer because of that? Because yeah, whatever. It was a
Yeah,
close
'cause-
game.
Yeah, because Crowley was butt mad.
yeah,
That
he's
can't be
fucking
allowed.
butthurt.
Oh, I don't have that.
What are you talking about?
doesn't-
He's the vice principal of the school.
But there's
Yeah.
a person above
Or
him.
they are the vice principals.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that,
and?
that person wasn't there. Also,
But that person is aware that Crowler lost.
but that person,
Yeah?
the principal also happens to be a Slifer coat. So he's like, yeah, fuck it, be a part of my
okay,
team.
fair,
I mean, damn,
fair.
yeah, and also the principal's aware Crowler lost, but the principal's not 100% aware that Crowler, did all that.
That's fair. I guess he wouldn't have known off the top that he was the ancient gear deck.
He
that
might not
got
even
beat
know
with.
that Crowler was the one. He just sees, oh yeah, this fucking shithead made it in. Good, grab, whatever. Crowler says red, he's red, that's fine.
Also, fucking ancient gear golem is not a legendary card.
I don't know what you
No,
mean.
but wasn't it secret rare for the time?
I don't think so.
It was high rarity at the time.
It was a
yes.
high rarity.
Yeah, it was high rarity, and that's
But like
basically what
Blue
they're
Eyes
saying.
is said to be there's 3. That's enough to make
Yeah,
it
but
like ooh rare.
legendary in this case doesn't have to be
But yeah,
so
but- all right.
limited copies of it.
Yeah.
All right, and hear me out, because Blue Eyes rare, there's only 4 until there's only 3.
Uh-huh.
But then later on in Battle City, I'm pretty sure someone else uses a Blue Eyes card, which means
I
that
don't
Kaiba
remember that.
printed more Blue Eyes cards. Or
I don't
not
think
Kaiba.
so.
I don't think
Pegasus.
there is actually a Blue Eyes boy
Eyeball
in
Man.
Battle City.
Who's Eyeball Man?
Pegasus.
Merrick?
Pegasus.
Pegasus.
Oh,
Like Pegasus can just print whatever he fucking wants.
Pegasus is
Yeah.
being gay on a beach house. He doesn't print anything
Me too,
anymore.
bitch. But like, so maybe there are only like 7 ancient gear golems on the planet.
Maybe.
At
I
this
guess
point.
I don't know the
Who
number.
the fuck knows? You know?
A card,
Like-
they could still make a lot of a card and it could still be rare.
Yeah.
I can think
That
of
too, but
many
you know,
examples.
like, also, can we talk about how for that era, Yu-Gi-Oh! Jaden's opening hand was pretty fucking good.
It
Yeah.
was really good.
Like, for that era of
It was
Yu-Gi-Oh!,
really
that's
good.
a really good opening hand. Crowley also seems almost impressed for, like, a minute there
So
at the start.
there's a line specifically in this episode. I believe it's when Bastion's doing his duel,
hmm
where the guy he's dueling goes, "Do you A, throw in the towel, B, beg
Yep.
for mercy, or C, run home to mama?"
That is Bastion's
I
duel.
choose option D, destroy your dick, or whatever the fuck he says.
Destiny Hero Dick Destroyer.
It'd be Dick Dude, actually.
It would be Dick Dude, you're right.
Fucking hate Destiny Heroes
See.
so much. I'm sorry, it'd be Dick Guy.
There is
There
Diamond
you go.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
though.
when Crowler looks through his hand and goes, "Oh yes, I remember some of these from when I was an up-and-coming duelist," and then destroys his Monster Reborn, and Jaden's like, "No!"
And I think that was.
buddy.
I think that's generally the right move.
Buddy, Monster Reborn gets banned in literally 2 months from when this airs anyway. You're fine. You don't. You're
It's
gonna
okay.
have to learn to be without it sooner rather than later, buddy.
The confiscation he played was already banned at that point.
True.
Yeah, but he's like a principal. So
He's
it's
already cheating.
All right, so can we all here say, can we all agree that Alexis was, when we were kids, Alexis was like, damn, what?
When we were kids,
yeah.
still now.
She's
No, you
12,
can't.
she's-
Nick.
she's 18.
Yeah, you can't say that.
She's
I don't
18.
think she's 12.
No,
Yeah,
I
they're
don't think
like
she's
the
18
seniors
either.
of this college.
Yeah, she's 18.
Yeah, but I think she's in that middle ground where it's like,
That's fair. She's pretty. We'll end it there.
If she's 18, then yes. If she's
Yes,
not 18,
There's a conditional here.
then no. If she's not 18, then make her 18.
In the
All
stories I
characters
read
aged up.
online. Yeah.
Alexis
All characters
Rhodes.
aged up to 18.
Alexis Rhodes is a 15-year-old
Fuck.
character.
All characters
Run it
aged
back.
up to 18.
Actually, no, never mind. Hold on. What the fuck? Pokey Fannin? What the fuck? What is this?
All right, I don't trust your sources
Yeah,
anymore.
a lot of the times Google does not give you the actual. They'll be like Heroes and Villains Wiki instead of taking you to
I
the
did
actual
look up
fucking
something
wiki.
the other week. I forget what it was, but like I started reading through it and I was like, I don't remember any of this shit. There was
then it
different
turns out that
dimensions.
It's
No,
the
it was
fan wiki.
Yeah, it was a complete fan-made wiki about this fan series, and I
Yeah,
was like,
about
no.
fanfic, and it's like, no.
She actually is a 15-year-old character, so Nick,
Fuck,
you're going to
alright,
jail.
run it back again.
Well, again, all characters aged up to 18 in the porn. I mean,
Do I have anything
Anyway,
else
can we
to
talk
do?
about how Jaden's secret power is that he can read the effects on cards?
Yes! He got Winged Karibo that day and knew what it did.
Like, he read his cards, and Crowler's like, oh my god, he can read!
No, Crowler's not even that impressed. He's like, the game is bugged.
Oh my god, I
anybody-
remember. I wrote that line down. Check your gear, your life points haven't changed.
Yeah, okay.
That's a good one.
Did anybody notice that the cards in people's hands on the dual disc and out on the field, specifically the monster cards, they look photoshopped?
Yeah.
I mean, they
Like-
probably
like-
are.
Like everything seems like superimposed onto everything, and they probably are like between the English and Japanese
Yeah.
versions. But
Well,
like
it's probably also that,
No, do you want to know
censored
why?
card arts.
It's not censored card arts. Is because they have to cut off the Japanese text that's on the cards. How do you do that?
Right.
Make the picture larger.
Yeah.
Okay.
you see, I was thinking that they were doing it to reuse animations so they
Nope.
could just slot things on top.
Nope.
Because that's how I would do it. Can we talk about how Dr. Crowley, MD-DDS,
What did
does
you
not
call
know
him?
how field... Huh?
You keep calling him Crowley. It's Crowler.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
It's like a
less
pet
fun.
name. You know him on that level.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're my little Crowley.
Your little meow meow.
my little ancient gear.
Ugh.
Anyway,
Disgusting.
can we talk about how Crowler, who has a PhD in dueling, which means that Crowler went to school for dueling for at least 8 years,
Yep.
does not know how field cards work?
Can we talk about how Crowler's about to give you the ultimate pound?
Yes, please, right up in there.
Can we talk
It's
about the
mechanized
singular...
melee.
Mechanized melee.
Fuck
The
you.
singular best shot in this
It's-
whole episode.
It's still a good name, but I love ultimate pounds as an attack name so much better.
Because
But like
the best shot in this episode
that
is
field card
Flame
didn't
Wingman.
reduce that field card didn't reduce my monster's attack points at all. Is there a single field card up to that point in Yu-Gi-Oh that reduces my... No, it only buffs other monsters.
No, there's a couple.
he
I believe
didn't read
there's
it though. He doesn't
like
have
Light of
Jaden's
Intervention.
power.
You're right, he doesn't have Jaden's power. He does not know what cards do. You're right, shit.
This is a good episode.
This is a good
Good
episode.
episode.
This was a great intro to GX.
I have one complaint about
Yeah?
Crowler's duel. The entire time with Ancient Gear Golem, Ancient Gear Golem for some reason was smacking Jaden's monsters with his bitch fist. Like, motherfucker, you have an entire other fist with like giant mechanized claws, and you're hitting him with the basic bitch fist. What are you doing?
That's
Well,
fair.
yeah, what if he hurts Jaden? It's still a school. It's still a school exam.
You can't just kill a student as much as you want to, despite the fact that Crowler almost immediately after Jaden gets into school hires an assassin to kill him.
Good times.
That was an accident.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. It was very much intentional.
That was an accident.
Very much intentional when
That
they call
was
this
an
actual
accident.
hitman, and the actual hitman shows up and goes, "So you want me to like slit his fucking throat or what?"
No, I just want you to duel him.
Well, okay.
It's okay.
Like with a gun or
No, like with cards.
like cards that cut throats.
No, like cards you
I mean,
place on a
if you're
duel
Kaiba,
deck.
This episode gets like an 8 out of 10.
I agree. That's a very, very good episode.
Very good
One of the
episode.
better pilots.
it's a pretty good episode.
Are you going to
Yes.
scream for 5Ds?
It's pretty good, but hey, we gotta get to the best one with 5Ds episode
5D's nuts.
Stop. It's not episode 69 anymore.
It's true. It's episode 1
Hey,
of DipShips Mill Mike.
1D's nuts.
I'm pretty sure everyone has this note.
Yeah.
Why is he British?
Why is he
So-
fucking British?
Okay, here's the thing.
No, my first note is I love IGPX. Followed very
Okay.
shortly by unicycle looking ass.
My very, very first note is that this is the one that, like, I went back to as an adult because it was the one I didn't watch as a kid.
I also didn't watch
And
this
I
one
watched
as a
it
kid.
subbed, and I didn't realize. So I watched this on Crunchyroll because it had it, and that's why I watched it the first
Oh,
time.
yeah.
So I went back to Crunchyroll, and it was in Japanese, 'cause that's how I watched it the first time, and I swapped it to English.
Mm-hmm.
The, like, first couple scenes are completely different, and I wasn't prepared for that.
Here's like some of the first notes that I have.
Why the fuck is he British? This sucks ass.
I'm sorry, Nick. It's,
Right?
why the fuck is he? You know, can't even bring myself to say it.
This episode also really got to me because again, I didn't watch it in English before, so I didn't realize that the card game announcer is fucking Goku.
That's one of my notes. Like, why is the fucking announcer Goku?
I was
can't
totally off guard.
I can't believe that this is a fucking post-apocalypse rich versus poor story.
It is. It
Uh-huh.
is.
What?
Yep.
Yep.
One of the major plot points later in the show is that they like connect the classes basically.
Yeah.
Also,
Mhm.
first bad intro, everybody.
Wrong, but it's
What the
okay.
Intro
fuck
doesn't
do you-
slap at all.
What do you
I
mean?
disagree.
Yeah, this is a
I-
really good intro.
This
You're
is
just
literally
wrong.
the best intro.
Yeah, it was
it
the
doesn't
first
slap.
time. It was the first time for me hearing the intro. I loved it.
Yep.
I thought. It was
I
pretty
don't know
Okay.
how it goes in like the seasons after this in English, but the 5D's Japanese openings like 3 and I think 4 are some of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh openings ever. And this one is just already good.
You see, this one's kind of ruined for me because while I was listening to it, I'm just like, Simo, avert your eye.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, that's
yeah,
my problem with everything
all I
after
hear is
5D's.
All I hear is fucking progression playoffs intro.
Yeah,
Like, I hate you.
That's all I hear too.
I have that
I
note
hate that sharp mouth
in Arc
Yeah, so
V.
do I.
Oh, it's so good, but also so bad.
PM, you watch Frog playoffs?
MBTs, yeah.
Yep,
Wow.
I'm
It's
not. I'm
good.
not
It's
caught
fun.
up.
I'm not caught up either. I've been going through it.
Yeah.
I am current. It's done.
I hate you.
Okay, my least favorite thing about Jack Atlas in English. Not even the fact that his voice is what it is.
My least favorite thing about Jack Atlas in English is that he talks in English.
I don't like his catchphrases in particular, like the fact that he's the master of faster.
Yeah.
Oh, that rules. That's great.
When I watched it, he just called himself king.
Yeah, there was so much better in Japanese. Like
Yes,
his,
I was
his
really
burning soul or
unprepared.
whatever in
really
Japanese.
just Godspeed Love fucking Kamen Rider Kabuto,
There's-
but a Yu-Gi-Oh series.
There's one thing about this episode. It happens in like I think 1 or 2 other episodes we watched.
Yeah.
That fucking made me lose my mind. While like all the big celebration, all the loud noise and everything's happening, hard cut to Yusei driving through a tunnel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
Mhm.
pure silence is like caught me so off
Yep.
guard. And they do it multiple times. I'm like, what the fuck? Come on.
I thought, and I think that they were intending you to think that he was driving to like go beat up Jack
Yeah.
at that exact
Yeah.
second.
I agree.
So like when they're showing Jack driving around the fucking stadium and they got Yusei driving through a tunnel, you're like, oh okay, so he's gonna pop out and challenge it.
I did think
Oh, it's
that.
a different
so, yeah.
dude.
Yep.
Oh, it's a different dude who gets jobbed in one card.
This is
I
very
have,
funny.
I have one other note about voice
And
actors.
people paid money to be there for that?
Yeah. Yep.
To watch a dude get dueled and OTK'd with one card?
Listen, they got more out of that than they do out of NASCAR.
What's up, PM?
I was just about to say, like, one of my notes is like it's kind of wild, like the transition of characters because Tristan is now our main character.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Oof.
And fucking what's his name? Bakura is Jack Atlas, and that's why he's
Is he
British.
actually?
I'm pretty sure it's Bakura.
Holy shit.
Maybe.
I was watching this, just listening to you say talk, going, is that fucking Tristan? And I looked it up and I was like, holy shit, he's 4Kids Raphael from Ninja Turtles? Holy shit, he's Tristan Taylor.
Did anyone take note of Rowley's voice actor?
No.
It sounded familiar to me, but I couldn't
Ash
pinpoint
Ketchum?
it.
No. It is
Oh.
4Kids Luffy.
That's what it was.
Yeah, alright.
It
Yeah,
is also 4Kids Mai.
what was her
It
name
is
again?
4Kids Aki.
Riley.
No, the
Raleigh?
voice actress.
Erica Schroeder.
Right, I keep thinking Colleen Klinkenberg. I think that's the one that Funimation got.
Also, as a little bonus for just me and Medi, she is also Nocticula from Wrath of the Righteous.
Oh. Yeah.
Let me say, the second that this bitch showed up on screen, I
Yup.
immediately went to fucking Bridget's Discord server.
Mm.
And I was just like, oh wait, no, that's the entirely wrong picture, actually. Hold on. That was me just talking about, like, the character's trans. It's confirmed. It's canon. There we go.
Oh, that
Wait,
was very
actually?
funny.
Yeah, no, and the fucking Spanish and Filipino Tagalog dubs, Rowley's always referred to with female pronouns, which is very funny. I was like, oh,
Rowley's
Rowley's fucking
I
trans, baby,
also
let's go.
assumed Rowley was a... Oh.
This is what I meant to post. I just immediately posted this, like, is this Bridget? Is this just Bridget? Bridget immediately.
Yes.
Did I get Ken assigned Rowley?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it, yeah.
So, I have a question for you all.
Yeah.
That's not long enough.
Because, like, I finished 5Ds before we did this. What did you guys think about speed duels?
I never had an issue with it.
Turbo Duel.
I mean-
Turbo Duel.
I understand the concept.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we never got it.
You can play them in some of the games.
I don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
understand
think-
the concept.
I think you could play them in like an old version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can.
Yep.
could
There's
probably
also
play them.
5D's wheelie breakers for the
Oh.
Wii.
Yep.
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure you
I
can
think there's
still
a Game
play
Boy
speed
game.
duels. I think in EDO Pro you can still do speed duels, but I'm not sure about that.
I
Maybe.
don't know. I don't
I
care.
haven't tried in forever.
So yeah, this world's way darker than I thought, and it's really rad. And why didn't I watch this? Like,
Yeah, it's really good.
It's
like subdermal ID microchips for petty crimes that they put behind a tattoo that they force on your face.
mm-hmm. And they're
And
totally
they did
okay
this
with
to
doing
a
it on
small
children.
child.
Yep.
But
What?
only because that small child was part of the satellite.
After the cops beat them half to death.
Yes. So this might be like the babiest of spoilers for 5Ds if you've never seen art of Yusei before. But he gets one of those. He has a whole mini arc in prison. It's great.
I mean, isn't half his face covered in them?
Like he's got a really distinct one, but it's less
yeah, in
obtrusive than some of the others.
In comparison to fucking rallies, yeah, it covers half his face.
Yeah. But also like you don't really at least when I was watching it at first, I didn't notice that he was missing it in the beginning. At least not in episode 1
Oh, no,
because I
I
didn't pay that much
immediately-
attention.
Like, realized he didn't have it and went, what?
Yeah, it's alright. He'll
Oh,
get it
you're right.
later.
Yeah, it's only just one line.
So
Yeah.
I hate when any character like looks at someone and goes, "Remember me?" Because every single time, all I think of is when I killed your brother. I look just like this. Every single time, without fail.
I think this is the first Yu-Gi-Oh series that has a mascot that isn't Karibo.
Oh, this is the first Yu-Gi-Oh series where they have fucking break screen cuts.
Oh, true.
I have as a note, please stop referencing a past we haven't seen constantly. It's ah.
Oh, with Jack and Yusei.
Jack and Yusei, Jack and the cop, or not Jack and the cop, Yusei and the cop, but also Jack and the cop.
I think it's fine.
No, it's fine. It's just
They build on it in later episodes.
Yeah,
at least with
unfortunately
Jack
they
and
kind of
Yusei.
front load it.
But I don't think they. Correct me if I'm wrong, Nick, but I don't think they ever went into the past of Yusei and the cop.
It is discussed a little bit because Yusei and the cop duel like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And so they talk about some stuff. I don't think the specifics of what they were referencing in this episode comes up, but obviously the shit with Yusei and Jack is a big deal and comes up frequently.
we know that he dueled them in the re-education center.
Yeah,
Which,
bro.
oh boy, if that doesn't send up red fucking flag.
Boy, I love when fucking stories about cops doing illegal shit.
Well, good news.
I mean, it's not illegal in this world, first off.
Well, it kind of is. Like, even...
Cops are doing it.
Yeah, even Trudge, like, when he's like, yeah, I'll duel you and you can go if you win, and his partner is like, dude, what?
Okay, can we talk about when they started doing the duel? Can we talk about how Yusei's fucking monster kicked the shit out of that dog?
Yeah!
Sure fucking
Hell
did.
yeah!
Kicked the shit out of that dog. Why'd you bark?
Because
The dog did.
Uh.
It made the fucking, like, kicked dog noise. It did.
Yeah.
Also, hey PM, remember Scrap Iron Scarecrow and how we used to think it wasn't once per turn?
Yeah.
God, yeah. Everyone did when they were kids.
All the time on fucking Dueling Book. I just fucking flip it back down, flip it up again, flip it down. You can't attack me. God.
Oh, hey.
What a fucking nightmare.
Everyone's illiterate. Nobody can
I
read.
like how the cop did an Akira slide.
That's true.
The cop did an Akira slide for like 3 miles. Also,
a lot of
bro,
Akira
we get it.
slides.
You're a dirty cop. We get it.
You have to understand that he's a dirty cop. It's important.
Also, the
Like
cop,
all of your cards are cop themed. We get it. No, yeah, you're saying you're gonna beat the 5-year-old when you arrest her again. We get it.
the cop, also voiced by the fucking Pharaoh, was kind of fucking wild.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's Dan Green?
Yeah.
It is
Pretty
Dan
sure.
Green.
Holy shit.
It's like, damn. Yugi went to the fucking dark side real quick.
This season very easily could have been a Digimon show.
Kinda, yeah.
That's
And
true.
I kind of want this as a Digimon show, you know?
Oh, man. I would watch it.
How do we
right?
feel about Yusei's catchphrase, let's rev it up?
I forgot that it was his catchphrase until I watched this episode, and I like it way more than the catchphrases after it, so I'll take it.
I mean, I thought his catchphrase was, I'll activate the speed field card.
That's kind of
turn
everyone's
off,
catchphrase.
I turn off my brain with all the catchphrases after fucking Duel Monsters. I do not give a shit. I think they're all fucking whack and cheesy and lame. I don't like them.
Look, I like fucking Jaden's and the sub. His little gotcha in his pose.
Man, when we're talking about the sub, I don't even like the one in Zexal.
I mean,
I like
you know.
Jax in fucking in the sub.
Yeah, Jack
Talking
is
about
fine. in the
his
sub.
burning soul and everything.
Did you finish 5Ds?
Nope.
I sure did. I watched the entire thing sub.
Yeah,
with
so when
Kizzy
he does
back
like
in the
his
day.
chant for double tuning,
Mhm.
ugh, love Jack.
Also, yeah, that's something that the fucking dub is missing out entirely. Every single summon had like a little chant to it.
Yeah,
And-
well, the
and,
synchro summons.
Yeah, the synchro summons. Yusei fucking brings out Junk Warrior. Nothing.
Yep.
Fucking nothing. No chant. No nothing.
Junk
Kinda
Warrior's
whack.
fucking cool, though.
Junk
Yeah,
Warrior
Junk
is
Warrior
cool.
is cool.
And it
Also-
involves one of my
Yeah.
favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monsters of all time, Junk Synchro.
Yeah, that's my note about Junk Synchron is a bit that I used to do with KZ back in the day when we watched the anime. Is they played that shot of fucking Junk Synchron pulling his rope every single time he was played, and I just reference Toy Story by going, "There's a snake in my boot."
My note is just, oh, hey, Synchrons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Synchrons.
The fucking shot with the big fucking fist was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good.
That shot was so cool. They made it its own card.
It's true.
I love how every character in this is an asshole. Every single character in this episode
Yeah.
of 5Ds is an asshole.
Yeah. This is the best episode we had to watch.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So far,
hard agree.
So far, it's top tier.
10 out
Dual
of
Runner
fucking
Meter
10.
Maids.
Yeah.
10 out of
10 out
fucking
of 10.
10.
I finished 5Ds recently, and I want to go watch it again.
My last note is so I finally realized by this point on, dubs just don't get fucking outros.
No.
Yep.
Yep,
They
correct.
they just replay the intro with fucking random screenshots, and it's kind of
Yep.
depressing.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks ass.
And this
Do
is
we,
the worst one because my outro was just like a picture of fucking Yusei's bike wheel, and that's it.
Yeah.
That was the entire outro.
Do we
That's
have to talk
awesome.
about Zexal?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into the ad break. This is my boat. You cannot be here.
Okay. I think he's gone. Listen, I don't have much time. I need to tell you that if you like Yu-Gi-Oh, then you can go right now and listen to the Millennium Microphone podcast. Every 2 weeks, we put out episodes going back through the anime, and we've already covered all of original Duel Monsters and Season 0. Right now, we're in the middle of GX, we record live, and we let our audience vote on every single episode's thumbnail. So, if you're interested, keep an eye out for that.
Hey, is that Shibuya Gato from the Millennium Microphone?
Dude, shut up! Shut up right now, he's gonna hear you!
Did you know that Millennium Mic is available on YouTube, Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music?
Dude, are you trying to tell them I'm here or steal my ad read?
And features hosts like Shibuya Gato Shora, Calamity Carl, Bio-Roxas, and KZ Excellent.
What the fuck are you doing on my boat?
Fuck. No, I gotta go. Go listen to Millennium Microphone.
Thank God.
Okay,
Is
then
this
the ad break's
actually a
gonna-
thing you guys do? Or
Yeah, it is. It is actually.
for real?
Yeah.
That womps. I would not listen to that.
I didn't doubt that it was a fake bit at all. I believe this entirely.
Fuck you. All right, that gets done in post. So, all right, now that that's fucking done, let's talk about Zeal episode 1.
I don't wanna.
Yuma's sister can get it.
I agree. I
Yeah.
made sure
Yeah.
I started typing down
Oh, yeah.
mommy a bunch and then went, hold on.
Yeah.
No,
She's
no.
20 years old. Let's fucking go, fellas.
Hell yeah.
My first note was fucking hair.
I'll go over my first note. I'm gonna read it verbatim because I think if I paraphrase it, it won't come across the same.
Yeah.
So the note is, listen guys, 2 minutes of this dub was enough to make me drop the show immediately and go find a fan-subbed version of the entire series because I refused to listen to Yuma's voice. This is really bad. Really bad.
Oof,
It's
yeah.
the
I know that
worst
the VA
main
is doing
character
what they were
voice so
told.
far.
But they were told wrong as a joke.
Yeah.
Whoever told them to do this voice should have been fired immediately, maybe even killed.
Okay.
You're right. Doesn't say it.
Hey, look. We can't say in Minecraft anymore. They arrest you now for
I
that.
saw that!
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
no. To be fair, the dude was like,
Directly
He said-
targeting a cop.
yeah, he did
Yeah.
say something along the lines of like we should go to his house and firebomb him and shoot him with a gun. And
Yeah.
then a minute passes and he says in Minecraft.
Yeah.
So like,
I hate people.
Yep. Oh, but I will say, just because I find this interesting, so Crunchyroll only has the dub of this.
Yes.
And I was like, that's very strange. Why don't they have the sub when I started watching this on my own? So I looked into it. They only subbed like the first 13, 14 something episodes of Zexal,
Mhm.
and then lost the rights.
That's
So if-
so funny.
If you want to watch subbed Zexal, you need to get this fan sub translation. Otherwise, you just don't get to.
That's so
that
funny.
sounds about right.
Yeah, Zexal was one where I watched the first like 24-ish episodes and then
Mhm.
dropped it.
I think at this point I'm in the 60s, but I've heard it gets good. I'm waiting for it.
Why
Yeah.
are you guys pronouncing the X? It's Zeal.
I don't care. I say Zexal.
Yeah, so anyway, about Zexal.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
so his grandma fucking rules.
Yeah, Grandma
Yeah,
is not to be
Grandma's
underestimated.
Yeah, Grandma's great. That was my second note upon, because first note was, of course, fucking hair.
Yeah.
Then the sister, and I'm like, yeah, it's the sister. Hot. And then the grandma showed up, and her hair is also. And I went, oh, it's just everybody's
It's just
hair is
genetic.
like that. Understood that's just this world.
Yeah.
No, but here's the thing. From here on out, all the hair is
Yes,
like
correct.
But yes,
like-
but like,
is turned up to 10.
Okay, Here's
it's
the question.
every single character in this one.
here's the question.
Mhm.
Opening. Thoughts?
Bad.
It
Bad.
sucks.
Dog shit.
Oh,
Dog
I agree.
water.
I agree. I
Worst.
think this is the weakest
one.
opening we've gotten so far.
Yeah, worst one.
I somewhere in my head I'm remembering a different opening, so I'm assuming that even in English they have an opening 2
Nick?
that is better.
Nick, I will say to you that this intro is a fresh diarrhea doo-doo from a doggy's butthole.
No, you're correct.
Splattered on my
100%
freshly mowed lawn.
You
While
don't have
the
a lawn.
HOA is there to judge us. Very bad. Hey, you know they got a motherfucker named Bronxstone?
Yeah. When they said his name, I was like, "That's wrong. There's no way."
I was like, oh my god, it's Bronxstone. That's great. And then they showed the heterosexual, and I went, oh.
Wait, it's Bronk?
Bronk.
Gronk.
Yep.
Oh, I wrote his name down as Gronk. That's all I heard the entire episode.
Gronk.
Yeah, one of my notes here is good guy Gronk. I didn't know. I was hearing it wrong the entire time.
I was just calling him Dex Gutsman.
That's fair. Yeah, that's correct.
Because,
How did
you know...
hear a B as a G?
I don't know. I can't tell you.
That's
I cannot tell you.
They fucking cut to the girl character on the train, just like blushing, looking at the fucking main character, and I was like,
Yep.
fucking heteros.
The worst
Right?
part is
Fucking
that, like,
breeders.
there's no reason for her to blush in the dub.
It's so much worse to call them breeders than it is to call them heteros.
Yeah,
sucks
saying
so
breeders like
much.
it's a slur is great, dude.
Oh, God.
Guys, can you not talk about me like this?
Fucking breeder.
as the token head, I feel
Yeah,
very
yeah.
uncomfortable.
The token breeder.
Good. It should happen to you guys at some point.
Okay, Sky PG. You gonna complain
Ooh.
about me calling you Christian also?
Ooh.
Bro, look, my blue eyes decks bricks. All right, I
Your
admit
blue eye,
that.
all
It cannot
blue eyes
brick.
decks are
It will
bad.
never brick. Mine is unbrickable.
Okay,
I have a
Be
note
bricked.
for much later on. That's actually very funny in terms
Can I-
of that.
can I point out he has this thing where
Uh-huh.
he's like, I'm gonna jump over these 20 things and break the record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means that someone has jumped over 19 of them.
Yeah.
And that's still insane to me.
It's probably
Pretty
Gronk.
crazy.
Also, how are you supposed to clear that jump when the fucking jump pad is literally right in front of it? How
Well,
do
you
people
see-
not know how to arc? I
No,
know
it's
it's not arc
bad.
V yet.
It's,
They
it's
don't know how to
because,
arc V.
it's because he's gonna high five the sky.
Yeah, thoughts about that catchphrase, team?
Awful.
Good.
They somehow
good.
keep getting worse.
Good garbage.
So, I'll be
I love
honest
how
with
bad
you.
it is.
In subs, it's not much better. So in the dub, he has a couple catchphrases. He's got high five the sky. He's got feel the flow.
That one.
And
Yeah,
he's
feel
got-
the flow is pissing
Yeah.
right off.
Yeah, and he's got get set to get decked.
I have a better catchphrase than fucking high five the sky that still involves the sky.
What's that?
From Millennium Microphone episode 3.
What's that?
Fuck you. I've been told all my life that I can never touch anything in the sky. That will only stop me for so long.
That is very good.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty good.
His mom's a baddie.
Yeah, his mom can get it. And we are currently on a trend because this and Arc V both have fuckable moms.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
much. Oh my god,
Yeah.
so fucking much.
Yeah.
So he's like, my cards aren't trash, but all those cards are kind of trash.
Okay, no.
So-
Hey, I'm gonna have to jump ahead in my notes real quick.
Mhm.
His cards aren't that bad. He has Go Golem in his deck,
Yeah, he's
which
got
is a
that
great
magician.
card as far as like Yu-Gi-Oh anime standards are concerned. Yuma is just the worst duelist we've ever seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yugi
too.
is a genius. Jaden is an idiot, but he plays Yu-Gi-Oh real good.
Yeah, he's a prodigy.
Yusei isn't like said to be a genius, but he's like the best, like most consistent duelist.
He's the fastest.
Yeah,
Also true.
I think
What's Yami?
Yusei has the best fucking dual record, if not fucking Yugi himself.
Listen, even if he doesn't, Yusei has a scene where he draws a revolver like a dual disc and 1v4s people in one round with an OTK combo, so he gets the
Mhm.
props.
Yeah.
Damn, you're right.
Yeah,
Um,
Zexal completely breaks the trend where every single main character is the king of games.
Yeah,
and
Yuma's
then
terrible.
Yuma's terrible. It wasn't as bad in the dub, but in the sub, the first like 20 episodes is a giant tutorial where our main character is learning how to play the game.
Yeah. So the thing is, he has this deck, and he's had this deck for years, and he's been playing this deck for years, and
Please
never
learn your
once
cards.
read Go Golem.
Yeah.
Because, for those who don't know, the only effect of Go Golem is that if he's in defense, once per turn, he can't be destroyed. Yuma is told this to his face by Astral, who wasn't even introduced this episode, which I find amazing, and proceeds to continuously summon him and attack anyway, and
Is that
have
the
it
blue?
destroyed.
that the
Astral's
blue?
the
That's
blue
the blue?
floaty guy.
That's the blue.
Yeah, Astral is the net navi.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Astral is the only reason Yuma wins any duels for a long time.
I forgot there was a point in this episode where they just have a fucking record scratch play,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even make note of it.
and it
Fucking
Oh.
Johnny Test ass.
it fucking killed me. It was awesome.
So,
Quick
Go
note
ahead.
about Gronk.
yeah.
Why did he wear suspenders in the fucking pool?
Man just
What-
loves his sus.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
okay.
He wore studded leather suspenders.
Right, yes, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, by the way, since we're talking about Bronk, that's also Goku.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it sure was. It sure was just Goku.
That he is also Sean Schmel.
Listen. I like how we have all three genders identified here. You know, protagonist, bully, and doormat. We got all three just lined up in a row.
Can I just say, Shark is like the closest we get to the Tristan Joey bullying.
I love Shark so fucking much.
He's like, hey,
I do
nice
like
reminder of your dead parents. Real shame if I snapped it in half and threw it off a bridge. Haha,
Right?
You're 12.
Also, like, he's like, oh no, my key. Bro, it does not look like a key fucking at all.
Yeah.
I love the reasoning here for why fucking Bronk had to duel him. It's like, he called me a big chicken, so I had to duel him. Like, fucking, what are you, fucking 5?
Yeah.
Also,
Bro.
the fact that fucking, what's this asshole's name? Yuma? What's his name?
Yuma.
Yuma? The fact that he's like, man, I wish I had an Exceed monster. It's like, just
Yeah, if
buy
I had
singles.
an Exceed monster,
Just
I could
buy
do it. And it's
singles.
like,
just buy singles,
What?
asshole.
my note for that is buy the new gimmick cards. Do it.
What do you guys think about dual gazers?
They
I
suck.
didn't like them.
All right.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I didn't like them. I think they're whack.
Yeah, they're whack as shit.
I think the
honestly,
augmented reality is cool.
augmented reality, dual discs is a cool idea that we could do right now, and we're not.
Yeah.
It's a cool idea, but the way they look doesn't look cool.
I'll say
No.
there is
No, no.
one thing that I don't fully understand, but it's not introduced for a bit, and I don't know if PM got to it. Did you meet Kite?
Kite is the
He's the Galaxy Eyes duelist.
Yes, I did meet him.
So him and a couple other characters who are introduced after Kite don't have dual gazers.
Mm.
They have this weird tattoo that goes over one of their eyes and acts
I
as
have
it
seen
anyway.
that. I've seen images of that. That's
Yeah.
a lot better.
Yeah. Well, how would you guys who hate the dual gazers feel about the dual tattoos?
I don't want to get my eyeball tattooed.
It's not on the eye, it's like on your face.
Oh, that's better then.
I don't have a
Uh,
picture ready, but I could grab one real quick while you guys talk.
Like if they look more like the Dragon Ball Scouters, I'd have less of a problem. But they're like too,
They're too
futuristic.
overdesigned.
Yeah,
Hmm,
it's
okay.
it's a little overdesigned. It's a little much.
I,
Like, dumb it down.
I
a
think
little
that they
bit.
would look better if they were like
Full
goggles.
visors. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
full
yeah.
visors. Like the next fucking characters, but we'll get to him later.
Look, call me a boomer if you want. I liked it
Okay,
when
boomer.
when the dual discs
Damn.
shot out fucking hologram
Me too.
discs.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I fucking hate how similar I am to Shark.
but I
Just the
Oh,
fact
do
that
both
he's
of
like,
you hate women?
oh, I mean, besides that, the fact that he's like, you know what happened last time someone called me chicken? I don't know, because it never happened before.
I
That
love
line
that. Yeah, that's
killed
so
me.
fucking great. I died
That's a,
laughing.
that's a joke I'd fucking make. It's
That is-
dumb as shit.
That
Okay,
is
this
one
is,
of my
uh,
notes. It is in all caps.
This is Kite. So he's got the eye thing on his left eye there,
That's cool.
and when it is active, so that he can see the AR stuff, his eye changes color.
Yeah, that's.
I kind of assumed that, like, from a first glance, I assumed that his dual gazer was the purple part of his or the green part of his hair.
That's
So,
fair.
whoops.
That's fucking cool. I like that.
I have a note written down here where we get a good look at one of Shark's cronies.
Yeah.
And man just has a thundercloud for hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just straight
Yeah.
up looks like a fucking thundercloud and made me laugh.
When Shark is like, I'll give back Gutsman's deck if you bet your deck. Like, it's okay. His deck's trash. Our protagonist's deck is trash anyway. Yeah, nothing to
Yeah.
lose here. Let's go.
Oh, when Shark is still dueling, Bronk.
Bronk.
Actually, I don't remember if it was Bronk or if it was Yuma actually, but he plays just a shark, and then he plays Aquajet,
hmm
and then the cronies are like, "There it is, Shark Super Spell combo." It was not a combo.
Yeah.
You could
No,
have
that
played
was when he was dealing with
Aquajet
Yuma.
on any monster in your entire deck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is against Yuma, because my very next note is Yuma literally does the same thing next turn with Wonder Wand, and Yuma sucks at dueling.
I like that when he summoned Zubaba Knight, it just, like a Pokemon, just went, Zubaba Knight!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, his whole dex thing is onomatopoeias, so I guess it makes sense.
So
But I don't love it.
during duel period at the school,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? Because all the kids are wearing the gazers,
Yeah.
right? between our protagonists putting the gazer on and like not having it on and putting it on, none of the kids disappear, right? But when they're dueling in front of the train station,
yeah, everyone
when they
disappears.
put their gazers on, all the everyone who does not have a dual gazer on, vanishes in the AR.
Correct.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's dangerous as shit.
It
Because
sure
remember,
is.
whenever a character draws a card, they throw their arm out to the side.
It's fine.
So
I
what
feel
if they
like
end up fucking decking a cop?
I feel like
I want
everyone
that
in
to
that
happen.
world just avoids people with dual gazers
I want that
on.
to happen so
Yeah,
bad.
for that exact reason, though, probably.
Yeah, I want Shark to fucking draw a card and smack someone in the fucking stomach and they just deck him in the face.
Right? Like,
Fuck you,
Yeah.
child.
Yeah, these dual
And
gazers
they-
are also dangerous because they essentially make every single duel a fucking shadow game where you're just taking physical
Yeah.
damage and being
Well,
like,
is
what
that-
if you're close to a
or
bridge
is our
something?
protagonist just super extra?
So
I mean that
everyone
Yuma is
kind of
very extra.
reacts to damage physically, but except for very specific. Okay, so Medi made this comparison and it upset me deeply. Once Yuma opens the door
Yeah.
and all the cards fly out, which are told to be the number cards.
Let the numbers take hold.
Yeah, and then you get the dark number cards.
Yeah, and I just type, I'm sorry, is this just the plot of Mega Man Battle Network 4? It's just
Kind
the
of.
dark chips from Mega Man Battle
Yeah.
Network 4?
Yeah, kinda.
So, what I'll say is, every fight that involves a dark number is basically a shadow game, but only for Yuma.
That's great.
Because if Yuma loses a duel against a dark number, he loses Astral, and he doesn't want that to happen. But if Yuma beats the other person, he just takes their number and they're fine, and they go back to being a normal human being.
That's awesome.
But you don't get to learn any of that, because this is the first of
Yeah,
two
this is
series
the first episode,
that
and
has
it
a
ends the
split in half
second his
pilot.
gay alien boyfriend shows up,
You don't even get to
and
see
we don't
him.
even see the conclusion of the duel.
Nope.
Yeah.
Which is
can I
fine, because
say-
this duel sucks.
My
Can I
notes go
say
from
when the-
gay alien to, oh, it's over.
Can I say that when the door showed up near the end,
Yeah.
any point the door was on screen, the fucking voices in the background, the faint voices made me
Yeah.
fucking go insane.
Yeah, that's
this
fair.
sucks. Stop doing this. Hurry, open the door. Use the courage. He's got the courage. Open it.
Yeah.
Suck my cunt.
it
Shut the
womped.
fuck up.
It womped.
Get womped, stupid.
Yeah.
It was like a 6. It was all right. It got me kind of
Okay,
invested.
Yeah.
I will say that as much as I didn't want to, by about halfway through the episode, I was more used to Yuma's voice, so I'll give it a 5.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch part of it, you know? Like, I
kinda
want to
wanna
watch
watch
the
it
Battle Chips
subbed.
part.
I
Yeah,
kind of want to watch it in Japanese.
Yeah.
right? Like, maybe after I watch 5Ds, because I guess I'm watching 5Ds now,
Please message me during your watching of 5Ds. I love 5D.
I will live blog my watching 5Ds at you, don't worry.
Thank you.
Well, hope you're all, hey, how are you guys feeling about this episode so far? You think we're really getting into the swing of things? Because it's time for Wednesday!
I'm quitting the podcast.
Hey there, baby. Why don't you like my super heavy
I don't know
samurai
why that
peanut
was his
butter?
fucking voice. I hated
Yeah,
it so much.
I don't know
Would you
why
like
they
a peanut
made.
butter and banana sandwich? Hoo-ha-hoo.
I don't know why they decided to make the fucking like sumo samurai guy a
Because
fucking.
he's dressed like Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Just
Also-
make him sound like Johnny Bravo. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
also,
fine,
PM, I
whatever.
saw your note, and I had the same exact thought of, why is this shit all pixely?
Yeah.
Like I.
Well, I have an
There's
answer
a
for that.
good reason
Yeah.
in
Yes,
universe.
yes, because the fucking dual entertainment thing that they have
Yes.
in their school is shitty.
Is
and
a
sucks
shitty
ass.
old-
But I
one.
have a better question for you.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's pixelated because the hologram system is bad. But he's like riding the hippo on top of this hologram building. But when the hologram system turns off, he falls. So
Yes.
these are actual physical holograms that
Yeah,
can
they're
support
actual
a
physical
person.
hard light.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
hard light.
That's insane to me.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
So a
so
little
unexpected.
pixelation can be accepted.
Yeah, considering they pick up action cards, and action cards are part of the
Yeah.
dual entertainment.
Action
I
cards
didn't
are
know
not
about
real
those.
cards. Yeah.
Those I think are interesting. I didn't know those existed.
That's because you're not a good... What the fuck do they call it
Dual
again?
tainer.
Dual tainer.
Dual tainer. I have a
Bad.
note down here that says, please stop saying dual tainer. But that's later.
Can I say, I finally understand that my one viewer, Dual Tainer Neon, I finally understand their fucking name.
Wait, did you not know this whole time?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Nope. Didn't know that was a thing they say in this because I never watched this fucking dub, baby.
Elvis and his super heavy samurai.
That's
and
not
then
just in the dub, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they say that in the sub.
That's
No,
like
they-
fuck yourself.
It
career
is
that he
actually
is.
out of the Japanese. They do not adapt it at all. And I think they were like, people will like that we kept this original thing from the first one. No, it works when it's English because it's English. But when the characters are speaking English, it no longer works.
Oh, so the issue that Carl had with the last one, where he heard the intro and he was like, "Oh, the Progs playoff version is in my head."
Mm-hmm.
That hit me on this one really hard because I think the
See-
Prog playoffs is better.
I think that this intro is better than the last two.
Oh,
What
definitely,
the
100%.
Fuck do you
But it's
mean?
not as
Nah.
good as Duel Monsters or GX.
No,
Yeah,
I
agree.
wrote that this was the worst one so far.
I agree.
No,
You're allowed to
Zexal
be
is
wrong.
by far the worst.
Listen, you can't say you're allowed to be wrong with your opinions on Hyperdrive.
What do you mean?
Our Arc V wasn't the best, but I did like it. It was tolerable.
I hated this one.
All right.
Like, I hated Zeals. I hate this one so much more.
I don't know. I thought it fit more, whereas the last two didn't really fit with my thought of like.
I guess.
I'm sorry, you think the song Hyperdrive doesn't fit Speed Duels?
I don't know.
I think we're talking about Zeals.
Oh, they said the last two.
Oh, well, go fuck
Yeah,
yourself.
no, I didn't like fives, but all right, hang on, wait, because you guys have to be talking about a different fucking song. Hang the
I
fuck.
don't think so. So how about Yu-Gi-Oh! Arnold Schwarzenegger?
5D.
Bro,
I
yeah,
like to scramble the fairies.
I love Crystal Beast Amber Mammoth. I was like, oh, it's a one-off joke character. That's funny. Oh, he's the main focus of this episode.
Yep. The
Oh.
first two episodes.
2 episodes, yeah.
Yeah, another two-parter.
Yeah, so we
Awesome.
don't know how this duel goes.
Awesome. My most dual-taining moves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I really hope you like action cards because, yeah, they're used a lot.
That's
like
fine.
a
I
lot
could tell.
throughout
I'm
the
okay
entire
with that.
series.
Well,
And-
I'm sorry. I have to. So, I guess whatever version I watched did not have this song,
Oh, so now you
and
agree?
it was replaced with a shitty cover.
That's weird.
No, I still don't. I still don't think it fits, but it is much better than the version that I heard when I watched the episode.
That's
What the
so
fuck?
weird. Where did you
I
watch
don't know.
5Ds?
I thought I watched it on the official YouTube channel, but I guess not.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's fucking weird.
No, this is better than the one I heard. I still think it could be more energetic and less whiny rock, but also it's early aughts, so
Yeah.
or late aughts, so yeah, it makes sense. But still, huh? Okay. So I rescind it being bad. I just don't think that it's.
That's fine. As long as you don't think Hyperdrive is outright bad.
No,
We're
it's
cool.
not bad. I maybe think it could be a little more energetic considering the
No.
the subject matter of the show. What do you mean?
Oh, okay,
no?
so hang on.
No.
Here is
They're
actually...
about going super fast, and they're like, I can feel it come. It's a little slow. It's a little slow for the motorcycle show.
I think you're dumb.
Damn.
Okay,
Damn. Okay, but my actual biggest complaint about Arc V,
Uh-huh.
sure.
I don't think that the completely holographic dual disc is as cool.
It's not.
No,
Like, even
I-
Zexal's dual discs are cooler.
it would have been better if it just had like a little bit of light up stuff.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't... So this series has, like, a lot of dual discs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just this... I almost said a giant spoiler. This... So I watched the entirety of Arc V.
I see.
And I liked it.
I'm
yes,
excited
that-
to get here. I will say that.
Arc V is cool. It goes places.
I
It
have
goes
seen
some-
one clip. I don't know if this clip will mean anything to you, but it was the it might have been the Odd Eyes Rebellion Exceed Dragon.
I mean, yeah, that is a cool moment, but no, when I say this goes places, I mean the author of this series in particular went fucking weird with it. It goes.
I'm so excited.
And the show itself just barely touches on it. Once you get to the fucking final image of the manga, fucking wow.
All I
Anyway.
need to do is make it through the next 100 episodes of Zexal and I can watch Arc V.
You could just skip to Arc V. That's
No,
fine.
because I really have heard Zexal gets good. I just need to get there.
I know.
Can we just discuss Evil Ringo Starr for a second?
Sure.
Yeah, I fucking hate Nico Smiley so much.
Me too.
Nico Smiley has no lips.
Yeah, awful creature.
Apparently he's got a Hitler mustache in Japan.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Oh,
The little
even in the
Charlie
dub, I
Chaplin.
wrote down, is that Circus Hitler? So,
Damn. We hate
Yeah,
you,
I'm like,
Circus Hitler.
he's supposed to be like Evil Ringo Starr, right? Like,
Can I say, this whole episode is nothing but people looking at the main character and going, remember when your dad fucking died?
remember how
when
your dad
vanished?
sucked?
Your dad sucks. He's gone from your life forever. How does that make you feel? It's like, stop fucking
I
saying
actually
that.
watched like 5 episodes of this show,
yeah?
and like, yeah, and it turns out, spoilers, by the way, if you
It's for the
if you
first
care
5
about the next
episodes,
5
I'll deal.
episodes of this show, Smiley is actually 100% ride or die. Like, loves the main character, is a good guy.
Holy shit. That's weird.
He is not evil.
I did not see that coming.
He is not evil. He is like,
I get it,
he
Nick.
actually believes in the kid, and he's like, your dad was the coolest motherfucker. I want to be your manager. I'm gonna take you places, kid.
I get it.
But-
Circus Hitler did not see that coming. I get it.
Like,
Anyway.
Fuck.
He's also not prevalent for the entire series.
Aw.
He's there for like the first
no,
20
yeah, he's there for the
episodes.
first arc,
That's
and then
fine.
he shows up in like the third. It doesn't matter.
Oh, so, okay, here's the thing so this is a duel where you're actively moving around.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because you want to get the action cards. I get that.
Yes.
you want to get the action cards, and you want to be entertaining.
Yeah. So, but there's one scene where Yuma gets like knocked off, or not. What's the one
Yuya.
in this one?
Yuya.
Yuya. Yuya gets
Protagonist
like
kun.
knocked off his hippo, and he's like on the ground when Sledgehammer,
Mhm.
which is his real fucking name, can't believe
Yeah.
that, is on this giant monster, and
Yep.
he's like, I'm gonna play a trap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but-
set this trap card. And they're like, you don't have. You can set a number. You don't have to. Oh my god.
No, it's not that
Yeah.
he says it's a trap. It's that the card shows up holographically like it always does, but it shows up holographically above Yuya.
Yeah, so you could
And
like
Yuya
see
can
what
just
the
look
actual
up
card
and
is.
see what trap it is.
Very
No, it's
funny.
okay. Our eyes only.
Yeah,
Can I
yeah.
just say, I really like Yuya's design.
Me too.
I think it's great.
I like the
Yeah.
tomato boy.
Much better than Zeal Kids.
Correct.
Yeah. I like his funny little Digimon glasses.
Oh, okay, so
I
actually,
love
I
the
quick
like how
question.
he wears his coat.
Me too.
I like when he was a little kid. He's got him on his eyes. And
Yeah.
the tears filling it up, and then his steampunk dad comes over.
Beats
His
his fucking head.
steampunk ringmaster dad, and he's like,
His dad's not even steampunk. What are you talking about? He's a magician.
He is.
He just wears a top hat. He's got no pipes on him or anything.
the colors are
True.
reminiscent of steampunk.
Okay, sure.
I'll slap
So for Medi and for Medi and Pum, because you guys have seen more of this,
Yeah.
I am fine with the cards randomly turning into pendulum cards. You know, we've seen shit like that in other series.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is this now permanent? Like they are now permanently pendulum
Yes.
cards, or does this only happen? Okay.
They are
Okay.
permanent.
His thing becomes that he is the pendulum summoner until another person shows up with pendulum cards.
Okay.
Yeah, they basically started mass printing them as soon
Gotcha.
as this
Like
happens.
he uses them, and then fucking Kaiba sitting in his fucking ivory dick tower at 80 years old goes, "That's a great fucking idea, Mokuba, make that happen."
I'm fine with that then. I was like, is they only going to be pendulum cards when he's losing the duel? Because that's kind of lame.
No, they're pendulum cards from now on.
That's cool.
Mokuba the same age as he was when Duel Monsters
Yeah.
happened.
Yes,
eating
exactly.
a Sonic popsicle, just going, yeah, okay,
Yes,
big brother.
It's awesome.
I'm so glad that money makes me not age.
I'm glad you put me in that iron lung for so long.
It's
Son
good
of
to
a
know
bitch.
that the now modern dual disc can recognize a completely new summoning mechanic without like hard bricking and
Right.
crashing, like getting a 404 error and
Well-
just blue screening.
I assume that a lot's been done to the dual disc over the last
Oh, yeah.
100 years because moving back 2 shows in 5Ds,
Correct.
In 5Ds, at the start, when Yusei's like, when he blows out his, not Yusei. No, yeah, Yusei.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
When he blows out his engine and he wheels his fucking bike back into their shit shack in the sewers, they have 2 like regular Battle City dual discs half assembled.
Oh,
because the dual disc on his bike is the other half of those dual discs slapped onto the bike.
Yeah.
Yep.
There are a lot of people. Okay, so here's a 5D spoiler that isn't really a spoiler. They do have non-speed duels in 5Ds.
Why?
Mostly for like one mini arc and then a couple other key moments.
Yeah, because there are characters that don't know how to ride bikes because they're
Yeah.
children.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
But
Yeah, there are literal children in that show, huh?
so there's some transitions where they have the dual disc on, and so most of the dual runners you like take off your dual disc and just slot it into the runner.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, why does Yuya's mom serve so much cunt?
That's what she deserves.
Yeah, she
Alright.
she is a baddie.
Fucking great. I noted that the man's evil Ringo Starr earlier, right? Smiley.
Yeah.
And then the mom shows up and annoying fucking bad voice, who is the teacher, is like, "No, hello, Yoko." And I'm like, oh, of course she's a fucking Yoko.
Yeah, that's fair.
That explains it.
Oh no, it's Yoko.
I'll
Boomer
I'll
joke.
give y'all a mild spoiler. There is a
Sure.
small little mini arc involving Yuya's mom.
Let's go.
Where they delve into her past, and she's like a biker gang chick.
Yeah,
Okay.
she fucking rad.
Hell
when she was in school, and it's like, yeah, she can
Not
get
only
it.
can she get it now, she could get it then.
I'm sorry, I forgot that 2 of our characters in this are fucking Skip, Boyle, and Gong Strong.
Me too.
I forgot Super Heavy Samurai Man's name is Gong Strong and talks like Elvis.
So in the Japanese version, his name is Gogenzaka, and he's just so cool. First off, I love Super Heavy Samurai. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. He's good. He's like a good side character, like a best friend, super motivative. Just gets better throughout the entire series. He's so cool. I love Gogenzaka.
This is around the point where I wrote the note, okay, how long till the pendulum summon? That's the gimmick of this season. Where's the pendulum summon? Because I looked at the time we had left, and we only had 3 minutes left in the episode.
Correct. What'd you think?
I think that I forgot that this was the era of 2 episode premieres.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
back to back,
Sucks.
episode 1 and 2 rolled into 1 premieres.
Yep.
Because
Hey, but it got it hooks in you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Made you
no,
go
correct.
watch some more.
Yeah.
it made the pendulum summon, and it looked really cool. And I remember that duel continuing because I watched the premiere as a premiere back when it aired.
I can't believe that they made a fucking Battle Guard archetype for Swamp and Lava Battle Guard.
Right?
Oh yeah,
It really caught me off guard. Also, one of my favorite
it's the proof
lines.
of Joey and Tristan's love right the fuck there.
This episode gave us the best and worst lines of any episode we've watched this whole time, which is I cannot wait to pummel you out of those pantaloons. Oh, there's 3. You ready to get the show on the road, or should I say on the castle? Bad fucking lines.
Yeah.
I hate them. But then the best line of some random dude going, I gotta get my hands on one of them hippos.
Yeah. That was a
Some
really
great
good
fucking
one.
lines.
Oh, fuck, dude.
And then
I like that he just showed up as a clown. Like, everyone's like, I guess he's not showing up. And then there's just a fucking
Just a
clown behind
you.
this serious motherfucker. He's just like,
Should I turn around? What is behind me? Oh, a clown. I love the clowns.
"He will pummel you out of this pantaloon."
What were you going to say,
and
Paul?
then to reiterate, my opening quote was, "Why did Gone just go gone?" I'm still,
Gone.
Yeah.
I legitimately had to replay it 5 times
Do
to
you
be
think that-
why did he just say that?
I think he's also part of Yuma's deck. Like, he's a go Gaga Zubaba knight. That's why his name is Gong
Bad.
Strong.
I guess.
This was an alright episode, but I don't know.
I think it would have been better if I could have finished the fucking duel.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
episode's better when it's the 1 hour block instead of the 20-minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a 3 out of 10.
I'll still give it a 6 because it was making me want to watch Arc V.
Yeah, It introduces the concept of Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot better than the last fucking show did.
Yeah.
I give it a 7 because of bias, and also I really want to fuck Yu-Gi's mom.
Yeah, that's 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
me too.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
well,
go
it's
ahead.
time for us to link into the VRAINS.
Okay, can I just point out, first note, and this is like the first note of me saying this, but it was one of my last notes. This whole episode contained no actual duel.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't actually get to watch this one then. Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I couldn't find this one.
Well, we'll see if you can get into the VRAINS from our
Please
notes.
explain VRAINS to me.
It's cyberspace.
Yeah.
I do like
basically-
cyberspace.
So, Medi, you would actually dig this show,
Yeah,
I think,
I
because this
agree.
is the closest to actual battle network
Yeah.
that it's ever been.
Yeah. Like, to kind of describe the first little bits here, we see, like, AI programs in cyberspace being attacked by this mysterious force.
Oh.
Most of them are captured, one of which manages to escape with, like, a super part of the program they need or something. So he gets attacked but not captured, and he escapes.
And this force is basically attacking the AI with what is essentially like a dragon version of Gregar.
Yep.
Oh.
And so the
Yeah.
AI, this takes place over the course of the episode, but the AI ends up in the main character's dual disc by the end of the episode. And the main
course.
character, because they battle in cyberspace and they have like a secret identity, they go by Playmaker.
Mm-hmm. What's his
I
actual name
hate
again?
that.
I don't remember.
You.
It's got a
You.
U in it.
It's got a
that
U in it.
dickhead over there.
I remember writing it down. I don't see where I wrote it down.
His name is Yusaku.
Yeah,
That's bad.
No, you suck.
That's why I just call him Playmaker.
It's the worst one because it's the longest out of all
Yeah.
of them. So
Yeah.
that's why it's bad.
Uh,
It's harder to remember.
But don't all the video games call him Playmaker?
Yep.
And isn't he like the star of one of the mobile games?
Yeah. Well, okay, the reason all the games call him Playmaker is because essentially if he's logging in to duel, because they all duel in cyberspace, he is Playmaker.
Well, yeah.
This is him. The guy on the right is him in real life, obviously. That is Yusaku. And then when he goes into the VRAINS, he becomes Playmaker on the left.
I don't like that his hair is more sensible in the video game.
Me neither, buddy.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Oh, I have something that is just like an interesting fact about this episode, since Maggie didn't watch it. They have idol duelists now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like the HoloLive equivalent of fucking of duels.
I mean, this is where the fucking live twins were introduced, I'm pretty sure.
About to say, yeah, they called that shit well ahead of time, huh?
I genuinely don't know because I only watched the first episode. I believe the person I'm thinking of plays Marincess.
Your mom.
Yeah, but the Blue Angel chick.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
Blue
plays
Angel.
Princess.
Princess is good, though.
It is.
Blue Angel, and I think Trickstar. I don't remember.
Probably?
I think so.
This was our first instrumental opening since DM.
Yep, didn't
Yeah.
love it.
Not
I-
great.
Okay,
I liked it.
in defense of Pum here, I really like the music, but it, like throughout the whole intro, it felt like something was missing, and it was the lyrics.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of this one. This one's not bad, but I'm not a big fan of it. It's not great.
Okay, so this is my very first note
Mhm.
is for nobody except for me and Canadian audiences.
Uh-huh.
The video that I watched was a rip from Teletoon.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was? Okay. It is an old, now old, fucking Canadian broadcast channel. That's where I watched all of my fucking cartoons growing up. So shout out and fucking rip to Teletoon.
Fair enough.
They fucking died this year.
I just so you know, Shima is just a human Ojama lime.
Yeah, tell me
Bro.
that isn't
Kinda
fucking
right.
Ojama Lime.
Hold up, Medi,
Yeah,
let me show you a
correct.
picture of this character. Let me
Yeah.
get him. That's the wrong picture. That's incorrect. That is incorrect. I'm
You
sorry.
should please
Hold on.
include that.
That's him.
No, that is indeed human Ojama.
Yeah, so for reference, Playmaker still has like a kind of old school dual disc, and this guy's wearing like the latest model. His
Yeah,
provides dueling and
so-
emotional support.
So,
Emotional support?
Yep.
My boomer. Oh, go
what's
ahead.
up, BM? No, go ahead, BM.
Like my boomer like side of me showed up so hard when Shima was just explaining everything his fucking dual disc did and used all these fucking like buzzwords and shit and like went straight over my head. I got fucking none of it.
I've been waiting to fucking say this note for ever since I watched this fucking episode.
Yeah.
This motherfucker starts talking in this dub, and I'm just sitting here going, why does he sound like the fucking Hobo Johnson? Fucking, this is what every Hobo Johnson song sounds like. Video.
Oh my
He sounds
god.
just like this fucking voice.
Oh no! It's great to be here at your boyfriend's piano recital.
So I just wrote, you suck, I castrated myself down to the DIY scene. I just saw it at the start of this. I was talking about this. I started losing my fucking mind again.
God.
It's so fucking funny.
Also, shout out to Playmaker being sponsored by NordVPN.
Shout out to Playmaker for being completely autistic.
Oh yeah, he is just straight up autistic, isn't he?
Yeah, that scene where he's like, there's 3 reasons that this should happen. There's also 3 reasons for this, and 3 reasons you shouldn't have walked away from me. And I'm like, oh, he's autistic. Me too, buddy.
This episode was like so fucking actually confusing in a lot of ways.
There was a lot going on,
There's
and I
a
think
lot.
that this is the punishment for squeezing it into one episode.
Yeah, there's so much like straight up just standing and lore dumping, and it's like,
yeah, we learned about
what
the
the
Knights of Hanoi, and there's
they
a
introduced
5-year
like
time skip.
Yeah, they introduced like 5 different villains. Like you have the Dark Force. The Dark Force's cronies.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fucking like cult. Then you got Bishop and his crony.
Yep.
There's 5 right there. Like fuck, man. All of this to get to no dueling whatsoever.
Yeah. Like, there is, like, a duel we see no turns of. You just see that Playmaker is dueling someone at the beginning, and then never again.
yeah,
But, like, so when you see Playmaker, like, he hasn't said anything, he hasn't done anything. But just, like, seeing him, he automatically gives off, I'm better at dueling vibes than, like, especially Yuma, but, like, a couple of the protagonists. And I'm like, I don't know if that's founded. And then, like, 5 minutes in, our human Ojama over here is like, yeah, the top player is Playmaker. And I'm like, okay, so he's just literally the best.
I think the wildest thing about this episode is when they go from this dude talking to large bishop pieces to our dear friend Shora art showing up.
I thought about that too. It does kind
Shora
of look
shows
like
up
Shora.
and he goes, wow, you don't know shit about celebrities, huh? Anybody ever hear about data storms?
Hey,
Data storms
this
are
is-
really fucking wild. They just happen sometimes. People ride on the waves. Hey, it's like, isn't it
Speed
weird
duels.
that happens? It's weird like people who think that hot dogs are sandwiches.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What is this conversation?
The worst part is that this is like a level of bullshit that they're making between each other, and then literally a minute later you find out that this is like Playmaker's only like buddy. Because he's like, okay, now come into the truck, we're gonna jack into cyberspace.
Hey, don't get any of the fucking glizzy grease on the fucking keyboards, please. Thank
Yeah, we need to hack a path for the AI to enter my dual disc.
I wish that we could have fucking computers like this. Just turn cabinets into computers.
Right.
It's really cool.
And then Playmaker goes Super Saiyan 2 and gets the AI in his disc. Oh, there's also... So obviously, like, cyberspace is a big part of this one. And the things that happen in cyberspace can inflict actual physical damage in real life. Because, like, a duel between the idol girl and I forget the other dude's name is being, like, televised or streamed to the town square. And then the Knights of Hanoi attack. And... like, the dragon just, like, starts flying around and the screens start glitching, but then everything in real life just starts cracking and explodes, like they almost take down a building. It's fucking crazy.
Carl, this one's probably for you only. It's funny how they go into the fucking virtual world where they go into, like, Code Lyoko pods and fucking transfer themselves into the world.
Yeah.
I forgot they had to go into
I
pods.
love that.
Yeah, I just think it's weird that not only did we not see any dueling, but there was not even any mentioning of link summoning, which is the whole thing. But Playmaker does get a magical girl transformation sequence, which we haven't seen since Yugi, so I'll take it.
I want to like Playmaker, but he's so fucking stoic.
It's the autism, buddy.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's better in the dub or the sub.
Maybe I should cut him some fucking slack. I love fucking... Was it I think? Someone just went, who touched the antenna? Oh no, that was that was Ugbo up there.
Yeah.
Who touched the antenna? I was like, no one understands that joke now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's no children alive who understand that.
That is for the writers of the show, and that's it.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So this is where Medi stopped. Did anyone watch Sevens?
I did.
Yes.
Oh, we're
What
not
the
at Sevens
fuck?
yet.
You watched
Just
Sevens?
I said I couldn't find VRAINS. I didn't say that I couldn't find Sevens. Sevens
Damn.
is up on fucking Disney XD's YouTube channel.
It's on Disney XD?
Well, before we move on to Sevens,
Yeah,
what do we think of the episode?
So if everyone want to watch Sevens real quick, I'm gonna send that to you. Here
I
you go.
I watched it, but I think this episode was fine. I'm gonna give it a 6 because there was no dueling in it, and it was confusing, but it did make me want to watch more fucking VRAINS.
I gave VRAINS the fucking 1. I gave it the lowest out of all of them. I did not like the stub.
I didn't have a problem with the dub. Here's the thing. I'm never going back to any fucking dubs whatsoever.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, like Duel Monsters is the only exception.
Yeah,
Absolutely
that's fair.
same.
Because I grew up on that shit and like, fuck yeah, Duel Monsters. But no, sub all the way. This episode sucked. I hate that there was no dueling in it whatsoever, but the world building by itself made me interested in going back to the sub version of VRAINS.
Like, that's the unfortunate part. Like, as a Yu-Gi-Oh episode, this kind of sucked a lot. But I know there is Yu-Gi-Oh in it, and I really like this world they've set up.
I give it a 4.
It would be better if it was, the sub, I imagine. But yeah,
Probably.
that was definitely something. Number 7!
Sevens.
I don't know how I feel about Sevens.
I have a lot of complaints about Sevens.
Okay, so my main issue with Sevens off jump is they de-aged Yu-Gi-Oh for children, for like kids.
These characters in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens are actually literally 7. They're in elementary school.
And I'm not even talking about like the actual age of the children. No, this show, like the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh, what I would say is like designated for kids to young adults. Sevens is for fucking children.
Wait,
these are for kids.
So even the Corpo Simp is 7 years old?
Yeah.
Yes. Just a very tall
Like
7-year-old.
I'm assuming he's like maybe 9 because he's like the president.
I just realized something.
Yeah.
Because everything about the corporation or whatever that controls everything, all of the numbers they put were 6s for everything.
Correct.
And then the main character does his shit, and now everything's 7s, and I fucking hate that. I actually didn't catch that, and I'm angry.
Oh, yeah. Like one of my notes is like, why are the robots down with the devil where everything's 6s? And now what you just said made total sense.
Yeah.
Like before I can get to the thing I was just gonna say, this has the most distinct art style shift of every Yu-Gi-Oh series ever.
Yeah.
Not all the characters, but our main boy at least absolutely looks like a Beyblade character.
Yeah.
Instead of a Yu-Gi-Oh Pro Tag. But despite its like very cute style, this is probably, I mean, I haven't seen VRAINS, so I can't compare, but this one feels the most dystopian after 5Ds.
I mean,
because it is run by a single company that controls the world, and if you fuck with their tech, you get locked out of society.
Also, this is bullshit. How is it not Kyber Corp? Kyber Corp is fucking wiped off,
right?
Well, Kyber died like 200 years ago, so
that doesn't matter. Kyber Corp is still
Mokuba renamed
vaguely
it
around. Oh, Mokuba, you bitch!
Mokuba renamed it because Mokuba's immortal.
He's still 8.
He's 8 forever, big brother.
Let's see. I thought it was very funny that when he's hacking his dual disk, he's using Windows.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What else would you use?
It's true. In this society controlled by a single corporation, it's Microsoft.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta talk about...
I'll give you dual violations if you keep bringing this up.
We gotta talk about the intro.
Yeah.
I thought it was cute, and that's it.
I liked it.
I think that this intro has the exact same problem as the VRAINS intro, which is the music was fine. I liked the, like, you know,
I liked that it didn't have
it.
lyrics.
I hated that it didn't have lyrics.
I like that it didn't have lyrics. The music itself was fine. I enjoyed the visual more than I did like the actual audio experience.
Yeah,
it was very cute, and once again very designated for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this one was worse for me than VRAINS, and VRAINS was already worse for me because it didn't have cheesy lyrics.
I thought this one was fine. I liked it a lot. It was very solid.
It was alright.
So my biggest issue with this whole pilot was that I thought going into this episode that rush duels were the assumed norm.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I thought that everyone in this version, in this future of Yu-Gi-Oh, was playing rush duels.
No, this child just made them up today.
Yeah, and this dude is literally at his computer inventing rush duels.
I kind of really love that he's just like making a whole new format. I love that it's like addressing the issues that actual Yu-Gi-Oh players now have, which is, why aren't there more formats and different ways to play this fucking game?
I will get to more of that later.
Duels.
But I get what you're saying. What do we think about this one's catchphrase?
I don't even know what it is.
His catchphrase is ready for the rush.
It's not bad.
Out of all of them, outside of DM, it's the better one.
Yeah, I don't think this one that bad. I think it fits.
That's pretty good.
Listen, if I never have to hear dueltainment again in my life, I'll be fine with it.
Fair enough. I think it's really funny that their dual discs run on batteries now.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that they just can't hand each other cards for a fucking swap.
Yeah. Only trading with permission of the company.
Yeah.
If you trade outside of the company's permission, you'll get a duel violation.
Yeah.
Six of those and you're dead.
I specifically wrote in my notes, "Fuck this world." I would rather I would rather off myself.
This
than
world, I
live in
feel
this
like
world.
I'm not gonna say I feel like this takes place immediately before 5Ds.
It could.
But like rush dueling to speed dueling.
Yeah. I get you.
And like this very clearly like is before the. Because, alright, you're not allowed to duel or use dual discs if you have 5 violations, which means you go to the satellite.
Yeah.
You know, you could see how that would progress.
Well, at least from the first episode, it doesn't seem like that kind of dystopian, where it's like there's a total class difference.
Because it's for 7-year-olds. But you could see the flesh of it. You could see the framework.
Yeah.
I am upset that they showed off the rush art because we can't have it.
Yeah, that's one of my notes, is I hate how good the fucking Rush Duel or the Rush Cards art is. It is fucking immaculate.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So
where
cool,
they
and
remake a bunch of old fucking cards and they look
one of my notes is all
stellar.
caps, blue eyes throwback.
Right?
I genuinely wish that the cards just look like this now.
Yeah.
One of my notes, speaking of blue eyes, is Rush Duel is the only format that blue eyes decks don't brick in.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Well, okay, see, here's why. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Designed by a child.
True.
Because
you're right, and then the coolest ones.
We can summon as many monsters as we want. I want to play every awesome card, but the rules won't let me, is one of the lines. So he is changing the rules so we can play every awesome cards. Of course, when you empty your hand in one turn, you also draw a new hand so you can play more awesome cards.
You draw more because you draw 3 at the start, and if you empty your hand, you draw 5.
Yep.
I feel like we should have that in the actual Yu-Gi-Oh!
I feel like they're doing that because we have rush duels where we don't, but
I feel like that should just be made a rule for Master Rule 6.
I would enjoy rush duels as an alt format for that. What do we think about the design of Seven's Road Magician?
I love Seven Rose Magician.
It's pretty good.
He's just a little guy. I kind of love him.
He's just a little Scrimblow. I like his little everything.
Though.
Yeah.
I like everything. I like everything outside the face.
Damn.
There.
The CG is kind of...
The CG is a little wonky, but...
It might be the CG that's doing it, but like
if he were just regularly drawn, I think it'd be a lot better.
Everything outside of the face bothers me. Or I'm sorry, the other way around.
Yeah.
No, the other way around. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Can I say, I love the Senjo Gahara character. Fucking, what's her name? Roman, the rock chick.
Oh yeah.
Guitar dual disc.
Yeah.
This is not in a fucking creepy, gross way. That's my daughter. I love her.
No, yeah,
if you
understandable.
hit her, I'll break your fucking kneecaps.
Agree. 100% agree.
Yeah, she's a fantastic character.
So, like, the spoilers, the climax of the first episode where he has to attack the Blue Eyes with Seven's Road.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I just need to, like, take this top card off, and if it's the proper attribute, then I'll win. That whole sequence just feels like he's making it up even more than regular Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. Oh, he 100% is.
He's like, all right, I'm at 2,300.
He's making up his card effect as he goes.
Exactly.
And future Kaiba Man is like, this is fun.
He just like keeps pulling out boosts until he's like, and now I'm at 7,000 attack.
And now I can win. I can OTK.
No, I just wrote in my notes that this first episode is just Kingdom Hearts, where everything has to equal up to 7.
A 3-turn OTK, and yes, everything has to be 7.
Oh yeah, so that was the thing I had about this. So he wins that duel, obviously. He's the main character. It's episode 1. And then his duel disc, like, his already changed.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously it's a 7.
Yeah.
I love that this fucking 7-year-old just changed the rules for everyone in the world.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
The fact that this, like, spirit of dueling loses to this kid.
Relic, air quotes.
Yeah. And he's like, this is now the rules.
Sees the kid using a dual disc, sees that the kid modified his dual disc and goes, this fucking rocks.
Everyone should do this.
It's gonna be even funnier when at least like half the planet's just like, but I want to play the old format.
Yeah, I want to
that.
play
And this kid just
Yu-Gi-Oh.
goes, too bad, rush duels.
Yeah.
This is just, again, another case of big corpo profiting off of child labor.
True.
Yeah.
True.
No, it really is, though.
Yeah.
But it's the path to becoming the king of duels.
Yeah.
Not the king of games.
Very different.
I love
Because the king of games involves you drinking alcohol with a Russian and lighting him on fire.
Yeah.
I love this cast of characters also.
I do too.
The
One of
asshole
my
was like, my
notes-
name is Obsidian, but
Yeah.
you can call me Luke. The principal, the student president.
The president, yeah.
The president who just like fucking zooms in and out.
Little asshole,
Yeah.
he T-poses in and out of rooms.
Like, I
Just
thought
like
I was
fucking
going to
Mr.
find
Krabs
That
walks
was
in.
great.
I thought he was
He
going to
just
be annoying.
slides in, his animation cell slides into the frame
Yeah.
like a fucking shithead.
But he's like
Yeah,
genuinely
amazing.
very funny.
Oh,
One
hey.
of his lines, like
There-
super
there-
early in the episode, is he just runs in and he's screaming, "What were you thinking?"
Yeah, it's very good.
It's like, I
Yeah.
like you, voice actor. You're doing a good job.
There
I
hasn't
like
been
that.
a... Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I like that the duel gets finished in one episode.
Yeah,
Yeah, me
thank
too.
you for doing that.
It's a rush duel.
There hasn't been a cast of a main cast of characters this good since I want to say, I'll say 5Ds was the last like really good
I was
one.
gonna say that also.
Yeah, I agree.
I do like Arc V's cast, but it's not like fully introduced until like a good couple of episodes in where you get like the full cast of characters. But no, 5Ds was the last time it like hit hard.
Well, I mean, 5Ds has... I think this will be funny if Manny doesn't know this already, but 5Ds has, like, a set cast of characters, but then Crow shows up, and
Yes.
Crow is so popular that one of the main characters gets written out of the plot so they can be replaced with Crow.
Yes, I am aware. I am vaguely aware of the Final Fantasy VII. Hey guys, can we pretend that I was in this scene?
Yeah!
From was that Crisis Core that did that?
I think so.
Where he was like, let's pretend that I was here all along. When Sephiroth said that thing to you, I was there.
Also, I kind of have 5D's bias because Aki exists, and like
Completely
fuck
valid.
yeah, Aki.
100% valid.
Aki is a character that's not introduced yet, Betty, but Aki can fucking get it.
Every
Yeah,
day.
baby.
Aki's incredible.
Also, now that I'm going to watch all of Sevens too.
Really?
I can't believe Sevens is as good as it is, actually.
Yeah,
All right,
I was
so hear me
surprised
out.
by its quality.
Yeah.
Hear me out. I will be very disappointed if that actual Sentai robot doesn't show up.
Same.
Right? I want them to use that for something. I don't care what. It doesn't have
Okay.
to be them dueling in it. I just want them to use it for something, preferably something fucking stupid.
It's a part of the main character's archetype.
Let's go.
He
I want
plays,
him to use that giant robot for something fucking dumb.
He plays it in his deck, and it
Nice.
turns out to be pretty cool.
Nice.
You will like it.
All right. So I think that's like a 7 out of 10 episode.
I agree.
I
Very
also
fitting.
give
you know
it
what?
a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, 7.
yeah,
very
7 for
fitting.
sevens.
Yeah, 7.
So
To
who
be
watched
contrarian
Yu-Gi-Oh!
and
Go
give it a
Rush?
6.
Nobody, it's
What?
not translated, it's not a dub. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
I didn't watch it either.
Of what?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush.
Oh yeah, Sevens is over.
Shut
There's
the
a new
fuck
Yu-Gi-Oh!
up.
show out.
Yeah. It's just
Shut
not
the
dubbed.
fuck up.
It's not translated yet because why
Bad.
would they?
Like
First of all,
if I was going to watch that, I would have watched Zexal 2 also.
oh.
I
All right,
almost
so-
did.
So
didn't know there was
what's
a
what's
Zexal
everyone's least favorite card in play?
Define.
Ooh. Least favorite
The least favorite card used.
in the whole shows.
Yeah, in
And
each
that-
episode.
that- in
Well, not
everything
in
we
each
watched.
episode, but from the episodes we watched.
I'm gonna say every single action spell from fucking from Arc V, because I said it before, but they get used a lot and it becomes annoying. Because
I'm going to say
I get Arc V's like a whole pendulum thing, so Yuya has to Yuya has to come back from defeat because of the swing of the pendulum, but it gets fucking annoying.
yeah. I'm going to choose that 2-star that Joey plays at the start.
I was
Fair.
just trying to remember its name, but I agree.
Something of the blue flame.
No, Kagemusha of the Blue Flame is a different card.
No? Oh, okay.
He plays like a rock boy that I can't remember the name of right now.
Yeah,
Doo-doo
fuck that.
Rock Golem. What's my least favorite card?
Big Jaws.
What the fuck?
I could
like
never
Big-
say
I
that. I
like
think
Funny
Big Jaws
Squid.
is hilarious. Stealth
Funny
Kraken.
Squid.
I'm gonna say fucking Swamp and Lava Battle Guard. Fuck him, I hate him.
Damn.
Wow,
Smelly.
wow, you hate the love between Tristan and Joey.
Love
Yes, because I hate
loses.
Tristan.
Love loses. Oh,
What about plays? What are our least favorite plays?
Least favorite plays?
The fact that Kaiba refused to summon more monsters when Yugi was just like set one pass for multiple turns.
I think mine was the two-parters.
Damn.
Just having two-parters.
I agree with that, but I'm pretty sure I can come up with something here.
Yeah.
I think it's Yuya going normal summon not Yuya. Yuma going normal summon Gagiga Magician, equip Wonder Wand. This will win.
This will do it. What about you, Maddie?
my least favorite.
It'd be really funny if you just said Joey normal summoning the Rock again.
Damn you! Stop cutting me off. Now I gotta choose something else. Now I choose Yugi normal summoning a fucking 1500 monster.
Hey, that won the
And
duel.
everyone's saying that I just have a better strategy.
All right, and now favorite card in play.
I gotta give it to Dark Magician.
You know what? I actually am going to give it to Odd Eyes Dragon.
Oh, I'm gonna give my favorite
Honest
play to Bastion's fucking Ring of Destruction play.
That was a good play.
'Cause I
But
like
what's your
that
favorite
play.
card, though? That's what we're on. I haven't even thought about my play.
Ancient Gear Golem.
Fair enough.
I like the new Scrimblow.
Seven's Road?
New Scrimblow is very nice.
Yeah.
Very cute
Seven's
little
Road
boy.
is good.
When she was drawn instead of CG, but you know.
Me too, but it's fine.
What's your favorite card, PM?
I said Dark Magician.
Oh yeah, you did say Dark Magician. I'm a doo-doo boy. And plays, I already said mine, but
You know, this one's a very simple one, but I really love this series and the animations get to me. I really liked Yusei just going for his Junk Warrior Synchro Summon.
Mhm.
I think the Synchro Summons are super cool looking, and despite the increase in like budget between 5Ds and Zexal, I still think they look better.
other two?
Didn't we already do favorite plays?
And we did least favorite plays.
Favorite plays. I would say playing Exodia, but Exodia killed my stream, so I can't really say that anymore. Rush Warrior fucking kicking the shit out of that dog.
And Jug Warrior, hell yeah.
Fucking Speed Warrior roundhouse kick.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of thinking of that time that he threw the fucking handcuffed dragon back at fucking shithead.
That's
also
fair.
a good one.
Yeah.
You can just go with that if you want.
I'm gonna go with that, yeah.
That's a good one.
I like that most of us picked the same 5Ds duel.
We only had
that
one.
was the best.
We only had one tool of each show,
I
It
know,
was the best
but
one.
It was.
and 5Ds is building directly off those. Like there was not a year break in between the shows, so they could just pretend that they don't have to introduce dueling again.
Yeah. All they had
Oh,
introduced was the speed duel mechanic.
All right, well, that was your April Fools, idiots.
Hope it was funny.
Hope you liked this DipShips Mill Mike crossover.
Come back next year for episode 2 of everything.
Yo, come?
Not 69 anymore.
Shit,
That's
you're right.
69. It's episode 1.
There's
And
Yeah.
always
what episode of Mill Mike is this?
I don't know.
71?
Do
Not episode 71 of Mill Mike.
No.
You started Mill Mike before DipShip.
yes.
What fucking episode are we on? Don't pay
Guys,
attention to this shit. What's up,
Guys, we gotta end the podcast. My cat is desperately trying to claw into the fucking door.
Oh, baby! Who wants to be on podcast?
What is the
Leon.
what's the Mill Mike sign off? How do we do this?
That's a great question. we usually just say one last thing and go, all right, bye.
All right, everybody, this has been
Thank you for watching Mill Mike DipShips, and fuck yourselves.
Yeah,
Buy
if
your
you like
shit.
Mill Mike,
Watch your shit. Support. If you like Mill Mike, support DipShips.
Support DipShips on Patreon.
Yeah, buy a bucket hat.
If you know anyone who would like to listen to Mill Mike, tell them to watch DipShips instead.
Oh, this is the best episode of Mill Mike's ever had.
It's your best one. It's the first one I've paid attention to.
Yeah, the only episode I'll ever watch.
I'll see you later, everyone.
Toodles.
Bye!